Hello. I've had a few beers tonight. Yes, I've actually I've been out and had a few beers in the back garden with 6 other friends. Bit pissed, but really kind of in that mood for having a chat. Um, Whether or not anyone joins and stuff, we'll have to wait and see if anyone asks. But I'm just in that chatty mood, and it's been good. It's been I just wanted to carry that on now into splitting it over into a live stream, and God, it's the first time I've actually felt um, in a really kind of like beery good mood, if that makes sense, for a year. And yeah, so I've not gone online. I don't know if there's any other my fellow beer tubers currently live. I'm not too sure, but so apologies if that is the case. Um, it's not my intention, but so yeah, just I'm just in a good place at the moment. So I just thought I'd even if it lasts for half an hour or so, we'll have to wait and see. But I've got a beer here just about to crack. So but yeah, it's just one of them good field days that I've not really had for a long time. So I thought I had a beer. You can tell. And I've had a really good afternoon and stuff, and my daughter's happy, and let's crack on. Cheers for joining. Anyway, we've got a few comments already, so that's really cool. Thomas, we've got to get you on this, Thomas. If you want to join, mate, let me know via Facebook Messenger, and we'll have a chat. We've been lacking in actually chatting and stuff, and yeah, let's have a chat. It'd be good. Drunken one. Oh, mate, we haven't had a chat for a long time, man. Hey, we've been going. We go back a long time, don't we? And like, it's got to be 5 years, I reckon. We've got to sort this shit out. I know it's early for you and stuff. Was it just gone? Was it four? Sorry, 3:47 now. Where you're at now? So you're normally about 6 hours behind us. But let me know if you want to pop up and have a. I don't want a massive like as I did yesterday. I don't want a massive kind of 10 people. I thought it worked quite well last night. I want to limit to about 5 or 6 people, including myself, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, hope you're having a good day and stuff. It's cool. Let's get rid of that. Oh god, all the messages come through. You know what it's like when you haven't opened up your laptop for about 12 hours. You get all these notifications, and there we go. We're done. So we've got Steve. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping all right. Yeah, I went to a bottle share earlier, and it was a really great time. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome seeing some people I haven't seen for a long time, and cracking open some really good beers, and a little bit kind of merry. There we go. So while we're talking about beer, I'm just going to open up something I've had many times before. Look at the old focusing. So Sprat Waffler, it's just a session IPA. Nothing crazy. 3.7% ABV from Time and Tide Brewery out of Deal in East Kent. Yeah, really good beer. They've actually recently, well, I say recently in the last few months, they've just changed the yeast to a London Ale free, which can be a little bit kind of delicate to actually produce a beer with that yeast profile. But I think it's one of their absolute. For me, it's their go-to beer. I think it's really good. It's certainly a go-to. I mean, there's a lot, and we had this little chat last night on the channel. Session IPAs, all that sort of stuff. I don't care what this is, but it's a very good beer. Easy drinking, sessionable. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Easy drinking. Right. So next comment. Same here. Sat in the garden, had half a dozen. Great seeing pals and in the flesh. Yeah, you just can't. You can't put a price on that. You can have all the money in the world, and I think it probably makes you realise that it doesn't matter how much money in the world you've got. Simple things like that are priceless. It's just one of them kind of things, and yeah, I've had a few today, and I'm really kind of like I'm still buzzing from it, and I just want to spill that over on, onto what I'm doing now, and it's really great, isn't it? How good is it? It just makes you feel like not alive, but you know what I mean? It just uplifts you, and all the negativity around the whole year. You just need something. You just need it. I'm glad you had a good afternoon anyway. So, but yeah, I've had some amazing beers this afternoon. Just, this is a good beer now, but in its style and context and stuff like that, it doesn't really compare. But it is what it is. But I've had some amazing beers today, proper, amazing stuff. But more than that, amazing company. I think that for me, that's where it is. So yeah, I'm glad you had a good afternoon, Greg. So it's cool. In all seriousness, mate, had a good day. Blah blah blah. Amazing, but I'm not an amazing. I'm just a guy, just like everyone else. You know what it's like. Everyone deserves to be happy. It's not. That's the way I look at stuff. There's no. Everyone deserves to be happy. It's not. All that. There's no one. I don't think there's any one person that should be above anyone else, and that's just the way I've always been. But I appreciate it, though, mate. I really do. It's really cool. But yeah. Everyone deserves to be happy. There's no upmanship. He should be there. He should be there. He should be there. Everyone should be there. That's the way I look at shit. That's just me. But yeah, appreciate it, though, Steve. Thank you, mate. And you should be happy as well, mate. So Drunken One, 347. I don't know what it's in reference to. Perhaps I'm just an idiot. I know I'm an idiot, but you just probably confirming it. Don't get it. Oh, I've just missed a comment. Sorry. What's the beer you share? Oh, fuck it. I've shared a few, but I've also, the thing with a bottle share is you take some beers, a little bit more of the old high dollar kind of beers, and then everyone else does the same kind of thing, with beers, and you just share them out, and it's great. It's just that's the whole concept of a bottle share. Although I went to my friends, and he actually cracked open 2 magnums of pretty special beers. Don't ask me what they are. I can't remember, but they were amazing. If you're on Tapped, you follow me on Tapped, then I will get round to actually post them on that. But yeah, just some cracking beers. I actually brought one of my beers back with me. I brought a 5-litre mini keg of a local Helles lager, and then like three 750ml bottles as well. I brought as well, so we drank 2 of them. Pretty much most of the mini keg, which I've left there, and I brought 1 back. So it's okay. There's other bottle shares going to be had in the next, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the next 6 months. So I think this is the thing. last year when we come out of lockdown into the spring, people thought, oh, that's it. You know, we're going to be fine now. I think the difference with this one is you don't know that for sure. Where I think in the at the end of the first lockdown, everyone's like, "Oh, that's it, done," and people were quite relaxed with it. Oh, you know, we'll catch up. And now I think everyone is going to actually go and do their shit, and it's started now. Bottle shares in gardens outside in the UK at least. I don't know wherever you're viewing from, but if you're in the UK, it's kind of realm, then no one's taking this shit for granted anymore. They're just doing their shit. They're doing it and they're enjoying it while they can. You don't know what the hell's going to go. Shit's going to have to hit the fan in the future. So, sip of the beer for the talking man. So damn good. You have all the beers in the world, but then you get a beer that just hit the spot. You can't beat it. This is great stuff. Right, we've got loads of comments. So apologies to... so where do we get to? Fucking hell, it's all the way up there. So we've got Alan. Cheers, brother. Hope you're keeping well. And I always appreciate you chiming in with comments and stuff. Because you must follow so many channels, and to see my little kind of like channel pop up, I really do appreciate it and always will. And all the best to you going forward, mate. You know what I'm like. I don't take offence, Steve. You need to work it out, mate. I don't take offence. I do not take offence. It just doesn't. I just don't care anyway. If you're offensive to me, then I don't care either. So it's one of them deals. You know, you're cool. Don't feel awkward in my company. I feel awkward in plenty of other people's company, and I shouldn't. And it's just me. I appreciate it, mate. You're sound. I'm not a superhero. I don't work for any kind of health people or anything like that. NHS here, we'll call it. They're the superheroes, Not me. I'm just a guy. I'm just a member of society, and all that sort of thing. The healthcare workers around the world, they're the superheroes, not me. I'm a carer. I'm a home carer for my mum, and I was, with my I still call her my partner. I was her carer as well, and it's just that's the way that shit sorted out. But I'm still a carer, home carer for my mum. But I don't call myself a superhero. I'm just a guy that I like genuine people as friends, and this is where we're at now. So always good. Anyway, enough about that fucking sort of shit. But I appreciate it though, drunken one. Sat in the garden, getting pissed, watching Carlisle win with pals has been a great day, I assume. Loved seeing people the last 2 days ultra positive at the moment in life. Yeah. And that's the way I feel, not about Carlisle, but you get the gist. It's kind of I'm happy for you about Carlisle, but I think if you had a whole kind of like, what would you feel like about your local football team against, which is always there, or getting to talk to people you haven't talked to people face to face for like 12 months. For me, that's a no-brainer, hopefully later on in the year, you can get to talk to your fellow supporters for a team in a stadium. It's going to be ultimate. It's going to be one of them deals. But yeah, I just think it's great. Hopefully, fingers crossed, things go, in that way. But yeah, anyway, 13 people watching. I really do appreciate it. It's really cool. Hopefully, you can hang on to my waffle and carry on tuning in. But we'll get to some more comments. Because I do talk fucking shit. Like we all do, I guess. Hey, all. Yeah. How you doing, Raggy? I'm sorry I missed your lives earlier. I guess you've done some lives. I haven't even checked. Yeah, I had a really nice afternoon. It was fucking freezing for a while, though. And then the sun came out. It's a little bit... You had a few beers inside you, and it just kind of calmed down. It's really good. You warmed up a little bit with the old alcohol. But yeah, we had some stormy beers, like proper. 2 Magnums my friend brought along. Well, it was actually his... look how long my hair is. Look at that lockdown hair. Fucking raging mess. But yeah, that's why I had the hat. But no, it's a really good afternoon. I must admit, it was really lovely to see people I haven't seen since last February. You know, out in the garden, of course, and all that sort of shit. It's really good. So I hope you're keeping well, Billy, mate. Yeah, cool beans. If you want to join, let me know in the old private chat. I'm talking. I'm always talking. Yeah, normality is absolutely king. Absolutely. I mean, I didn't know where this was going to go tonight. I'm just more of a... It's more of a random kind of chat. I'm probably not going to stay on for long because tomorrow I'm quite busy. So this is... I'm drinking Time and Tide's Sprat Waffler Session IPA. After all the beers I've had today, I've knocked it down a peg or two, 3.7%. It's probably one of my go-to kind of like IPAs, if you like. Really nice, really juicy, very easy drinking. Not going to get you into any kind of trouble. Kind of beers. It's really good. Anyway, let's crack on with a few more comments. Jules, how you doing? I hope you're keeping well, darling. We haven't been on a stream for a while together, for a long time, and I hope you're keeping well. I don't know if you've moved yet, or I know you. I think the last time I heard you talking, you was talking about moving and stuff, because the landlord was going to sell the property you're in. I hope you're okay. I hope you've got your place you wanted. I really do appreciate you as well. You know, it's we need. If you want to join, let me know, and I'd like to get some new people, you know, in on the chat. If you want to join, just shoot me a message. I know it's probably a little bit early for you. Was it now? Just gone 5 o'clock potentially, so it could be a little bit early, but yeah, maybe you and your daughter get your daughter on if you can. That'd be really nice. I'll check my messages in a minute. So anyway, by the time I've read all these, it's going to be so far out of fucking sync. So Steve's chiming in and saying, "Oh, that tomorrow." Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be busy. I'm not going to be online tomorrow. I might be watching potentially later on if Harry does an afternoon stream, but I won't be joining. I'm going to be pretty busy tomorrow because I'm actually breaking the seal and opening up a support bubble for my daughter tomorrow. So which hasn't been opened up since early November. So yeah. Anyway, enough about that. We've all got their own shit. Davor, brother, how you doing, brother? Good evening. Nice to see you and hear you and you guys having a hangout. Yeah, well, it's more. It's not anyone you know. It's more of my local kind of bottle share scene out in the garden. Only 6 of us. The rule of 6 and all that sort of stuff. Out in the garden. I haven't seen them. Literally, I haven't seen them since last February. Before well before the first lockdown. This is kind of the relaxation of our third lockdown in the UK. So it's really, really nice to actually, have that kind of not quite interaction you want. You don't want to give them a hug and all that sort of bollocks, but yeah, it's been as close as, and you feel that, it's yeah. Sadly, we are under another hard lockdown from the 1st of April. Oh, fucking hell. No, it's not a joke. No lockdown's a joke, man. I just feel for you, and I hope you get through this shit show as quickly as you can. And it's not part of this. Pardon me. A bit of carbonation there. And I hope it for everyone. It's not kind of, oh, your country, this country. We're all in this shit together, and that's the way it should be. Unfortunately, powers that be make it sound like we're not. But the common people, I find, it ain't over until it's over for everyone. I think that's a great terminology for the whole fucking shenanigans we're going through. But yeah, and we're all people. Forget the fucking nationality bollocks. You get to a point where actually nationality, patriotism, and it doesn't mean shit when it's a humanity thing. But that's just me. Anyway, next comment. Cheers, Davil, mate. Afternoon. Wow, I wish it was afternoon. I'd be still cracking open a few. Yeah, I'm good, mate. So I'm guessing your afternoon. You must be like Central Time. Maybe a little bit. I reckon you're West Coast. You're probably West Coast now, aren't you? So yeah, it's actually it's about 6 minutes past 10 evening in the UK time. So hope you're keeping well. Cheers for chiming in as well. Good to see you, Blake. How you doing, mate? Did you do a show last night? I was like, I done my 4-hour thing just after 11. Sorry, just after 12 o'clock midnight our time, and I was like, I went to bed. I'm like, I'm done. So yeah, I haven't got. I don't know if you did. I haven't got a chance to catch up on it or anything like that. Anyway, cheers for chiming in. Let me just check to see if there's any messages, and then sorry, 2 seconds. Say that again. Right, I need to read this slowly because I'm. What I will say is talking about reading. Right, okay. You can get a link. Let me just fire you a link. Funnily enough, Blake. Right, 2 seconds, Blake. Because I'm working on fucking the way the shit is at the moment. It'd be great to have you on. I need to fart without it coming over the audio. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Oh God, I don't care either. That was good. Fucking hell, Blake's coming on here. That's fun. That would be amazing. I've never had him on my channel. It's like fucking wanted to talk to him for ages. Here we go. I hope that works. Be right on, bro. Here we go. Come on. Awesome dude. Sorry. I'm well behind on the chat, so there's a few more. But congratulations. I don't know what for. Just saying a little bit hello here and there. Can't join. Thanks for no worries, mate. No worries. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. People saying hello to each other. I'm not going to bother posting that because I think everyone's seen that stuff already. Blah 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 blah. Is it? I don't know. I just, I think it does shine through when I've had a beer. It's one of them kind of. I think everyone's personality shines through when I've had a beer and happy and that kind of genuine kind of shenanigans. That's the way I look at it. It's just great. I've heard a really good mood. Just I've seen people for a long. I haven't seen people for a long time, so there's a bit more. Hello, backwards and forwards. I've sent you the link, Blake. So, yeah, we sorted that out. I don't want it to be a massive like panel either. It's not a personal thing. And this is one of the things I was trying to kind of do last night. Is I didn't want it to be like a fucking 10-man or ladies sometimes show. Everyone's had a beer, everyone's talking over each other, and it's just a fuck. It turns into an absolute shit show. And I watched a few back, and it's like, do you know what? And it's not personal. It's just the way I'd be the same if I was in another 10 people's chat. It just gets to a point where it's a little bit hard to understand, and I think it needs to be trimmed down a little bit. But it's not anything kind of personal to anyone who's joining, or anyone who, I mean, I don't want it to offend anyone, and that's always been my kind of principle about the whole thing. It's not personal. It's just I'm also thinking about people who are watching. And I've had a few feedbacks from last night's stream where it actually worked quite well, so that's good. But then I will try and change it the following week. Perhaps not this Friday because I might be a bit busy, but going forward, getting people in, a certain amount of people to let them talk, and then we'll follow it up the following week by another load more people, and then following it up, and that's the way I'm trying to actually work it. So without actually offending anyone, because I know people can get offended. Oh, where's my fucking link and all this sort of stuff. And that's not my way. That's never been my way. I want to include everyone, but you can't tell people to shut up when they're on there either. So it's kind of one of them deals. That's just me, though. Anyway, fucking hell. Here we go.
Shut
How you doing,
up.
brother?
No, I'm just fucking with you. What's up, buddy? What's up, Craig? Damn. Congratulations on 1K, big dog.
Nah, that's. I wonder what he's going on about. I was like, fuck, he's coming back to down. He's just.
Well,
oh, thank you.
Brother, I'm jealous because I can't pull off a fedora as good as you can. I can't even find one that'll fit my big old head, dude.
No, I waffle on like anyone else does, and thanks for joining me, homie. It's just really cool.
It's cool, brother. Thank you for having me, big dog. Hey, seriously, this is the most fun I've had all week with my clothes on. Already.
Well, wait till later.
Oh, do. So, how you been, brother?
I'm all right. As I said, I was just chatting earlier about what kind of the first day in like literally a year where I've actually had a bottle share with local people, my good friends locally. Is all outside. You're all a six and all that sort of fucking bollocks. We've done it to the law. We've had fucking hand sanitizers and our own glasses and all this sort of bollocks.
But it was worth it, wasn't it? But it was worth it, wasn't it?
Man.
Oh, I know. See, brother, over here in the States, they ain't open yet. I'm like, oh gosh, damn.
Yeah.
I stick a Q-tip up my ear hole right now for a drink with my homies at the pub.
No, it's been it's felt very strange, but it's also felt very good. It's one of them. You feel like you're really you're gonna let your hair down and enjoy yourself, and you also think, it feels a bit fucking weird and naughty. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of.
I do, brother. Hey, every time I have to pay the water bill, I feel the exact same way.
Yeah,
the exact same way.
Yeah. Well, any bill was a load of
Any
bollocks.
bill. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
damn, they're sucking out my soul here. Shit.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's never changed. That's always the same shit. But
oh, unfortunately, brother, that's the only thing we got to look forward to is old age in Texas.
well, old age is taxes could go suck a dick. But,
No,
but
no,
yeah,
no.
old
Exactly.
age is all right. You know.
Well, old age is okay. It beats the alternative, I guess. But you see,
Well,
you're gonna age gracefully. Look at me, dude. I'm gonna
well,
age bad. I'm gonna age bad.
I'd rather not. But yeah, no, I'm joking. But
I'm gonna look like I'm 80 when I'm 50. Shit.
yeah, no, but it's a good. It just everyone's got their own kind of thing, and
Yeah.
you just get by and you have a good time and fuck the world.
Hey, brother, that's what life's about, man. We're gonna live one time. You better live the shit out of it.
Well,
Being dead honest.
as much as you can is. I think that's
As
half
much
the
as you
problem.
can. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not telling anybody to commit no crime or nothing, but no.
No, but
No.
yeah, if you get away with it, good luck to you. That's the way I look at it.
He said it, not me. See,
No.
See,
Well,
he can get away with that, folks, because of that hat. He can get away with that. Look at that sly look.
not really. It just.
I got a cowboy hat back here, but I look like shit in it.
You got a good bandana going on there. I wouldn't be able to wear a bandana. Fucking hell.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If you wear a bandana one day, I'll try on the hat, and you'll look like a badass, and I'll look like Pippi Longstocking or something.
Yeah, but I won't be able to play guitar though, so it's just shit. So
we ain't got to play no music. Shit, it'll be all right. It'll be all right, brother.
I can't sing for shit either. So yeah, fuck that shit.
I'd
love to be able to. I'd love to be able to play the guitar. I'm like, oh, come on. Just getting that vibe and that kind of mood and just let yourself go. I'd love to be able to do that. That feeling of music. Oh.
Well, what's stopping you? What's stopping you, big dog? You can learn.
Because I can't play guitar. So.
Come on. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Anybody can do anything in the world, dude. At one time in my life,
my fingers aren't long enough. Look at them. Look at that.
Well, actually, it's
a bit like everything else, but no, I'm joking. But yeah.
You can do it, brother. I know you can.
Nah.
You know why I know you can play guitar one day? I mean, I'm not saying you're going to fucking play in front of 85,000 screaming fans like, "Oh, Craig, take me now." No, that ain't going to happen.
Well, yeah, no, but I get that anyway. But away from
it ain't going to happen for me either. So it's all good, buddy. It's all good.
Yeah.
So just get you a guitar, get on YouTube, type in 3 easy chords, dude. I'm no shit. The easiest song in the world to play is by it's called A Horse with No Name. It's by a group called America, and it's 2 chords.
Yeah,
it's a E minor, F minor, E minor, F minor. It's the same chord, except when you come up on the second one, you put your finger down. Oh, dude, you'll break millions of hearts doing it. It's so much fun, dude.
I do that anyway. But no,
I know you do, and it's all because of that slim figure and that fucking hat.
Yeah. But no, I'd break a lot of chords doing that. I reckon, rather than hearts. But fucking
hey, buddy, shit. People run from me. It could be worse. You know what I mean? I had me on like a little muscle shirt or something. They're like, "Oh my god." And they run away in like total sheer. It's worse than Jaws and King Kong together. I
need to catch up on the comments. So apologies. I think the
comments go ahead, buddy. My bad.
A little bit fucking nuts. So I don't even know where I got to. And I'm really sorry. For everyone.
Don't be sorry, brother.
No.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. Smash that like for that man right there.
I don't do that shit. You know I'm like.
Come on. Yes, do it.
Yeah, but so we got to that. I think we're about to there.
Hey, Dio, to answer your question, brother, right there, big dog. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, what is it? What is that? Methylated spirits?
This is magic water.
Oh, right.
You get you a little mason glass, right? Put you about that much vodka in it. The stronger, the better. I mean,
Yeah.
I encourage no alcoholics. Yeah. Anyway, so you put about that much in there, put about that much water in there, then you fill it up with ice. And the ice actually melts, which dilutes the drink, which makes the drink stronger. Which, by the way, everybody who laughs at me, water has 0 calories and vodka has about 40.
Well, yeah.
Or I
Yeah.
I could drink this really cool craft beer that's like got 9 million calories in that fucker. Nothing against that, but no, I'll stick to my magic water. Cheers, Dio. Good to see you, buddy.
So Wayne's saying, luckily today it's nice out, pollen is down, birds chirping, flowers going into bloom. Absolutely.
Wayne, I wish I had.
I probably haven't got to your message, but I assume you're in California or West Coast somewhere. I'm all for the birds chirping. I love all that sort of shit, as you know, and the flowers. Come on, it's that great time of year. It makes you feel alive,
Yeah. Not here in northeastern, southwestern Colorado, though.
Amen, Craig. I don't know what your reference to there, but altogether, yeah, absolutely. We got Stuart Ginger Trail saying hello.
What's up, brother?
Yeah,
cheers,
hopefully you're still on by the time I've actually. How long ago is that comment? Probably a little while ago. But
hey, Kent, you can throw me off your show anytime you want, buddy. Dude, I'm just happy to. Okay, all right.
You've never been on You've never been on. This is kind of one of them unscheduled kind of things. I just thought, fuck it. I fancy a few beers. Just
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but so have I.
Yeah, it's just one of them. Just throw it.
Well, sweet, brother. What's up, Joey?
Cheers.
Good to see you, Square.
Joey, that's the word. I was trying to remember his name because I'm just an idiot with names. Yeah, Joey. Yo, hope you're keeping all right, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Joey. Anyone who's tuning in now, I really appreciate it.
You guys are the rock stars, man. Smash that thumbs up. Oh no,
yeah,
really?
I don't. I'm one of these people. I'm doing a live stream where I don't promote that kind of thing because I leave it up to people whether they want to do it or not. It's not one of them kind of deals.
Yeah, that's cool. You invite me on your show. I do that type of shit, and I love you, and I want you to get way more thumbs up and more subs.
Yeah, but I let other people do that.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
It's just me.
Support me. No, joke.
I can't. Joke. Yeah, I'm like, I can't.
I know, brother. I know, bro.
There's so many channels out there. Oh, come on, and this, and I'll go topless and fuck off.
Hey, Joey, that's sad, man. The first rap album I ever bought in my life was that man's record. Wow, DMX, the rapper's dead. Wow.
I'm not even going to answer.
Flat Earth or round?
That is not even worth replying to. Yeah, that's definitely flat. There's nothing in it. It's flat.
No, it's round.
Yeah, no. Put something in it, and it'll be. No, will it be flat or not?
Give me that damn hat. It'll be round.
Nah, well, what goes around? I've no idea.
Goes flat. I'm with you, Bo. What are you sipping on, brother? What are you sipping on?
I've got a it's a very low ABV beer. I've had a session earlier on, don't forget. So this is from one of my local breweries called Sprat Waffler. It's only a session I don't like the term session IPA, but whatever it is, it's a pale ale stroke session IPA. It's only 3.7%.
A Sprat Waffler.
Yeah, that's the
wow.
The name. It's from my home county here in East Kent, where in
a Sprat Waffler. Okay.
What it is, you get the fishing boats coming onto shore, and as soon as they come off the shore, they cook what they call the sprats, which is small silver fry, They cook them on the shore straight away, and then they eat them straight off the shore, and that's why they call them sprat wafflers. And that's it. It goes back hundreds of years. And that's the nickname they call it. And then they named a beer after it in their hometown.
Sprat waffle. Dude, that is tight. That sounds like the coolest name for a band ever, dude.
Sprat waffler. Yeah.
Oh my God. Come out tonight. Here's Sprat Waffler.
Yeah, it comes a sprat waffler. He's like, who?
And Armada could be, we're gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, and then they blow them away. It's like, yeah, sprat waffler. You know,
Sprat Waffler.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck is going on there? Yeah,
what
bollocks.
the fuck is going Sprat Waffle?
Yeah.
What a name.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Magic
yeah.
Water.
Yeah, but it's a good beer.
Water.
Magic. There we go. You got a top up there. How's your old man as well and stuff? Is your dad okay?
Oh yeah, brother. Well, everybody's doing okay, man. We just I don't know anymore, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dude, I hate to say this. I know this sounds cliche, but the only outlet I have anymore. Hey Vanessa, how you doing, baby? The only outlet I have anymore is like this. I can't go out. I can't go out and play music in front of folks. We can't go to a club. We can't go to a theater. We can't go to a. It's like, dude, it's just crazy times, man. Crazy times. Yeah, well, that just, I don't know. It's really weird, brother. It's really weird. I miss playing music, but you know, you play something, play it. Exactly. Views on Bruce. See that? Views on Bruce. Me and Views on Bruce. Views on Bruce. I like you, big dog. That's cool. If you drink a lot of beer before then, you always sound great. Damn right. See, that's a win-win. That's a win-win.
That's when you know. That's when you know you've got half a chance. When people are half cut and you still think you're good. And
hey, brother, just remember this: you'll never sound as bad as Puddle of Mudd covering that Nirvana song.
No.
There's not enough liquor, drugs, women, anything in the world for that. No. And by the way, Views on Bruce. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. That's nice.
Yeah, cheers, brother. Nice one. Just saying loads of people, which is good. South Carolina. Oh, South Carolina. What did I think was in fucking West Coast? I don't get it.
You said Los
East
Angeles
Coast,
or California, I think. That's the
I
West
don't know
Coast.
why. For some reason,
South Carolina. I know this eclectic beard from South Carolina. He's kind of cool. You may know him. Vanessa Kitty, Connecticut Yankee. Oh, okay. Well, that's not my fault. I'm a good old boy.
Fucking hell, are you? Yeah.
That's a killer idea. That's a killer idea. I like that. Peace to you, big dog. Shit, I like that. I'll try that one day.
Yeah, cheers, Stuart. I hope you're keeping all right, mate. I'm a little bit behind on the comments by the time you've seen this, so I'm about 5 minutes behind. Not too bad. But
we still love him. He's awesome. Thanks for letting me be here, buddy.
Stuart's top dog. I met him a few times.
Cheers to you, brother. Cheers to you.
Cheers, Raggy. Raggy is the new kind of I say new, up and coming. He's part of the core kind of beer reviewing scene in the UK now. He is one of the most amazing, diverse,
awesome, brother,
different,
Raggy.
You need to follow him. If there's anyone new in watching, follow this guy because he doesn't talk about he does a beer review, but he also talks about everything that's going on in his world at the same time on that day, and he's fucking great. And I've got so much love and time for that guy. He's awesome.
All right, Raggy, you passed the audition. I was just about to say I'm going to check you out, but you passed the audition after that. Yeah, you passed.
He is like a breath of fresh air to beer reviewing. There's no one else like him. I can't wait to meet him. He's a great guy. It feels like a proper. I've known him for a long time, but only like 6 months or 8 months. But yeah, I think it's one of them deals where you know when you get to meet someone, well, not meet someone, but you connect with someone, you feel like you've known him all your life. He's one of them guys.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And like you, lots of other people online. He's another one. He's just like, he's awesome.
Hey,
Awesome.
that's cool, brother. You ought to keep them people close.
Oh, absolutely.
Always.
He's just great. So cheers,
Hey,
mate.
Raggies,
so Steve, yeah, he's
sorry.
great.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, Raggies. I just rang the bell for you. Go ahead, boss. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's got his one of these like bells in his like beer review. He's got a shed. He's got this what he calls the beer room or the beer wall, and he's got a little bell and shit like it's just fucking great.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I won't spoil it for anyone. Just go and check him out. All I was doing today is playing the Nintendo Switch with the wife, and got me for an early birthday present. Cool beans! Happy birthday, whenever it is. I
Happy early birthday, brother. Cheers.
Hope you had a good birthday, or having a good birthday, or gonna have a good birthday. I'm sure you will. So,
Steve, you ought to show your wife who's boss and send me that gaming console. That'd be fun.
Everything comes from it tastes like IPA. Yeah, but it's going to be nice and bitter though. It's going to be a decent IPA rather than these juicy East Coast things. So it's all down to preference, I guess. Or just jumped about fucking 20 comments. There we go. It's terrible.
Chat is lit. Chat is lit. I love the chat. Chat's
I have no idea where we're at. Hi, Steve.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm miles behind on the comments, so you're seeing them as they come in. Yeah, he's been to North Carolina. You've been everywhere, Stu.
He's like Johnny Cash. You've been everywhere, man.
All right, Craig. You're live on Rasco, and this goes around. Please do. Yeah. Am I? Why am I live on your thing? That's really. Thank you very much.
Thank you, but that was my fault. I'm the one. Okay, now it's our fault.
Not opposite. Yeah. Thank you. I completely forgot that you was. I'm sorry to.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, these guys are on Instagram. So Rasco and Disco Beer Review. If you check them out on Instagram, they do a live show about now. So they're going to be live, and
nice.
I've got a lot. I'm actually going to London fairly soon, but nothing's going to be open, so it's kind of like it's going to be a bit shit until the 12th of April. So
it's really nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice to meet everybody in the chat, man. That's my homeboy right there. I'm happy.
People. Yeah, there's an amazing beer community, not just here in UK centric, but also states. You know, your side of the pond, and there's a lot of kind of backwards and forwards in it. It's just it's really humbling to anyone who kind of does these kind of live kind of things. You know, and you probably get the same with you and Alan when you do your A&L show, and all that sort of thing. A&L show, that's the wrong show, but you know what I'm saying. When you do your live and you get the interaction from our side, and I do this, and we get a lot more people, you know, from the States, and vice versa. And it's proper.
That's what we call family, brother.
It really is.
It is. It is.
And you can't.
It's something you can't buy. It's something money can't buy.
Exactly.
No.
And that's the thing. It doesn't matter about money or popularity or subs or views. All that shit is over in that corner. This is the real fucking deal, you know.
Yeah.
And especially with the way things are in the world, and it's an alternative to fucking proper boring TV and shit like that. That's just.
Of course it is, brother. This is the greatest invention of all time.
This is more real than anything you can probably watch on telly.
Oh yeah, buddy.
You know, and and I think that's certainly something I also do it for my own kind of like therapy, as it were, with things that everyone knows about all that shit. Also, I'm not going to go into it, but so that kind of helps me. This is why I do it, to have that interaction and
Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. You just won.
If it can help anyone else, potentially going through things, then I'm all for that shit. You know.
That's the answer right there, fam.
That's it, and that's all it is. It's we're on the same level. We're all the same level. We're all the same people. Humanity.
Of course we are.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, enough about all that fucking soppy shit. Where are we at now?
Love you, buddy. That was cool. That was cool. Look at him smile. Him and his little OG hat.
It's just the way I look at it. It's just fucking,
It's
there's no one else. There's no one else above each other. So
it's all good, boss. I look at it the same way. I'm very proud.
We're all people. We're all on the same level. We're all people, and that's it. Wherever you're from, blah 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 blah.
Yo.
That's it.
Yo.
So that's a question to Adam fucking Stewart. I can't be asked to read it all out, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Shout to the 15 million watching right now, man. Shout to the 15 million watching right now.
15 million.
Awesome. Yes, sir.
I can't be asked to read it out. It's not personal. It's just I can't. Cheers. Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for views on brews. Nice one.
Views on brews. Cheers, big dog.
Yeah, well, some great brews there. Been to a few, so there you go. That's the reply to that one. Bit more backwards and forwards, which is good. Oh, fucking hell. It just jumped about 20. Why would you do that, though?
Chat is lit because you got a lit chat. They love you, man.
I really appreciate it.
I mean, you're hanging out with a fucking ghetto Smurf right now from the States. Jesus, and you're toting me.
Ghetto Smurf. Yeah. Well, I suppose that's true. But yeah. Yeah, but it's just nice that people were.
I love your community, man. I love your community. All you guys are just really nice and cool.
But the thing is with communities, every channel's got their own little community, but hopefully they all link up. And that's what I want.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. I know that dude. I know Mercy.
And then they link up with other people watching, like say Adam Mersey Beers. I want to meet this guy. He's fucking. There's so many people I want to meet, and we're going to meet up with Adam this year, and Raggy, and there's a few other people that I've never met up before.
Okay, that's
bizarre.
All right, y'all heard it here first. That means you don't want to meet up with the ghetto Smurf. I'll be back.
Well, no, not really. But,
and he said, "Not really." Yes, that's my buddy right there. That's my buddy.
Yeah. It just is what it is. But, yeah.
That was funny. Yeah. Ain't gonna happen. My Switch. Oh, come on, Steve. What's more important, your relationship with your wife and your Nintendo, or my happiness? And don't pick the obvious. Don't pick the obvious.
Right, ain't gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be your happiness every day, isn't it? So.
I mean, shit. Come on, brother. Cheers, Steve. I don't blame
Steve,
you,
mate. Are you from Deal? Am I from Deal? No, I'm actually. I was born in Dover. My dad was from Deal, and I live in Ireland now. I'm actually. I actually live in Ramsgate, so it's just north of Deal, north of Sandwich. So I live in Ramsgate, which is very near Margate. So yeah, it's that same kind of neck of the woods. So yeah, much love. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Roscoe and Disco. Cheers.
Thanks for chiming in. I know you're doing a show at the moment, and I'm a little bit behind, about 4 or 5 minutes behind, but have a good show. Oh, pardon me. That was a bit acidic. Oh, it was. Oh, that was on the edge. That one. That was pretty. More. That would be embarrassing.
You know what? Just send me the hat. Send me the hat, and I won't tell nobody. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So since joining YouTube, I have no confidence in myself. But since doing live, seeing people and stuff, I feel like not only have I gained confidence, but yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, Steve. That's what it's all about, brother. That's what it's
It
all
takes
about, buddy.
time. Yeah, but you're not going to get that confidence overnight. Yeah, but you're not going to get that confidence overnight. It's not one of them things. It probably took me when I first started doing beer reviews back in 2015. Um, it probably took me about 4, 5, 6 months. 6 months, call it, where I become comfortable in being in front of the camera. Um, Even now, I still get a little bit, but I'm just more. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. Um, I might,
Repetition.
I might come across more. Wait, sorry, 2 secs.
Oh my God, now y'all are stuck here with me. But hey, like he's saying, hey Steve, good for you, buddy. Good for everybody, man. Listen, he's busy right now, so this is my only window to say this. I love this guy. I love all you guys. You guys are cool, man. Shit. Cheers, everybody. Steve, that's what it's all about, brother. Just build your confidence. And hey, man, we're all friends and family here, dude. That's what life's about. That's what's wrong with the world right now. Instead of everybody, oh, come on, why can't I get a miracle? Just be the miracle. Have a good time, man. I mean, I ain't trying to get all sentimental and shit, but that's what it's about, bro. Dude, if joining YouTube puts a smile on your face and some joy in your life, go for it, bro. Do whatever it is. I wouldn't recommend doing hard drugs because, hard drugs ain't cool. So I'm gonna read a couple down. Let's see. Dio saying ghetto Smurf. What up, Dio? Love you, buddy. Yeah, I said that. That's a joke.
Sorry about that.
All right, we're back. Yes.
Yeah, sorry about
It's all good,
that.
man.
Right.
So you was talking about how
What
much
was?
money you give me? Something. He's going to give me like $1 million or something, or a hat
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
that $1 million. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely forgot about that. Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll get it in the post.
All right, I'll get in the
About
post. Hell
100
yeah.
years. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, it took me, as I was saying, it took me about 6 months to actually get confident enough. I mean, doing this sort of stuff is like completely alien to me. Back 5, 6 years ago, I'd be like, "What are you doing?" So it does. It eventually it does get to that point where your confidence
Builds.
Yeah, well, I want to say it builds to a degree. But I've still got fairly low confidence, say, to others. But then people who've got more confidence would never do this. So it's kind of like it's one of them kind of things that they'd never get in front of a camera and go online live. They've got more confidence than I have. It's weird how it works, but it is what it is.
Buddy, the only thing I got in my life is confidence. Now, anything else, I don't care nothing about. That's what's cool about this. So,
The thing I've kind of realised over the last, not even the last 6 months, but even going back further, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. I thought it a long time ago, but it's become more poignant perhaps in the last 6 months. It doesn't really matter with if you're online talking or not.
no.
You get to that point where it doesn't really matter. People will like you,
Exactly.
they won't like you, and
Exactly.
if they don't, they do, and then ain't gonna swerve what I do. Fuck 'em. And that's the way it is for me.
That's how you gotta look at it, man. That's how you gotta look at life, brother. Dude. Let me tell you something. I learned something a long time ago. The only thing life is really about is a series of like questions, answers, and chances.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously, if something makes you happy in life, go for it. And to hell
I
with
like doing it.
anybody who says that,
I like talking to people, and so there's lots of things about confidence going on now in the chat, which is great.
hey, Wayne, you got this, brother. We all got this,
Yeah,
man.
it's really nice. We've all got that level of confidence thing going on, I think. So yeah, I mean, that's all it is. It's just bring people together, and we've got common interests, and we all need that, especially in this day and age. It's yeah, I appreciate it. Cool beans.
Sweet brother.
Yeah, it's good to see friends, smiles. Well, I just it's all about. Stuart, mate. I mean, I've known you for a long time. You was one of the people that kind of inspired me to actually do my own channel. So along with you and Rob and stuff, and
So
kind of
any friend of his is a friend of mine. So
yeah, but he's gone from icons for me to really good friends, and it's gone from one of them deals that
I
from
feel you,
saying,
brother.
"Wow,
Shoot.
it's really really great to meet you," to "you're a fucking twat" in a friendly way, which he is. But you know what I'm
got
saying? It's,
not really.
in a
I
friendly
got
way.
called I got called a twat waffle one time.
A
I
twat,
still don't know what the
a twat.
I don't I still don't know what in the hell a twat
What the
waffle
fuck's
is.
a twat?
But
A twat.
I take it as a very derogatory term.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
a twat. Yeah, I agree. You're a twat. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, TT it again and twat tomorrow. So
Yeah. No,
turn down for twat.
No, it's just good. It's just but I can say it, and I know that it's not going to mean anything, offensive
I know.
to
No, no,
and
buddy.
anyone who knows me, I'm not like that. It's just it's more of a banter, taking the piss kind of shit.
I totally understand, big dog. It's all good. We all love you. It's all good. I gotta make one more drink.
Yeah, you go and sort that shit out. Anyway, we'll get through some more comments here. Ghetto stuff. We were a little bit behind, so probably about 9 minutes behind. So there's a lot of kind of. Anyway, I'm gonna jump through a few comments here. So Adam's chiming in saying I might be able to join in half an hour. You still going? Yeah. I just had my daughter come in now, so, and all that sort of stuff. So we'll wait and see. I should be still going. So yeah, it'd be good to have you on. As I said, I'm not going to have full panels going on in the future. Like it was, like 10 people. It's just too. Do you know what I mean? Too much. I thought yesterday worked quite well. And I appreciate everyone who chimed in and blah blah blah. But yes, I'm trying to keep it where you can hear people talking, and I don't want to interrupt anyone. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't want it going up to crazy amounts of people. They've had a beer and blah blah blah, and it's very difficult sometimes actually. For me myself, I don't like interrupting people, but then it's also your own stream. So I'm trying to keep it balanced, but yeah, let me know. And I haven't checked my phone for a long time, so I don't know what messages I've got there. Anyway, so we've got a few more comments here. Plates my happiness. No worries, cool. So we're going to spin through a few comments just to crack on through. Fucking hell, I feel honoured with this one. Hey Joe, thank you, mate. You are the OG of BeerTube, and I really appreciate you chiming on. Like 3 or 4 weeks ago when you come on, when you was driving your fucking truck and all that sort of stuff, and chiming on now. Thank you, mate. That is like you're a proper idol within the beer tubing community, and I really do. You're like a brother to me. So, cheers to that guy. He's awesome. He'll be on. I assume you've got a show coming up in like an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, check him out. He's awesome, dude. OG on BeerTube. Cheers, brother. Absolutely. Nice one. Really do appreciate it. and then following on, it's absolutely Joe D is a legend. So you know,
Cheers,
you
Joe
got
D.
Joe D is the legend of BeerTube. He's been going like what 12 years, but he now does like a. You must have heard of Joe D, Blake.
Brother, last week we got this brand new stuff down here in the South in the States called deodorant. I don't know who Joe D is, but I will after this show. Joe D,
Oh.
cheers to you, big dog.
So,
Cheers, brother.
You know, go and have a butcher's at that. Just like proper honoured to have him chime in on my show. It's like fucking wow.
Hey, thank you, Joe D. You the man, brother. What up, Joe D? I just don't know you, boss. Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just. I mean, and Drunken One. You know Drunken One, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh, I love me some Dio. I know Dio very well. I just ain't met Joe D.
Yeah. So there's a few people like backwards and forwards there. Cheers, Adam from
Cheers, brother.
And
Joe D. Yeah. I'm sorry, Joe. I just don't know you, boss. I've only been doing this for almost a year and a half.
It's good. It's good, but and this is where I like to connect people to people. And
let me check him out right now.
I'm in that very, very fortunate position where I know lots of amazing people on YouTube, and if they don't know people, then you can just like, right, you lot sort this shit out, and look at this guy, look at her, look at this, look at that, you know. I mean, in my own little kind of small universe of BeerTube, and compared to these guys, these are fucking legends. But yeah, that's the way I.
Mr. Joe D, I just reached out to you, brother. Cool, yeah, man.
Shoot, every Saturday, every Saturday. So what'd that be? So it's midnight my time. So East Coast, 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. East Coast. He does it every Saturday night, 7 p.m. East Coast. He'll do a show for like 2 or 3 hours. Yeah,
sweet. Sweet. I can't wait to watch it, brother. I cannot wait to watch it.
I assume he's on in about an hour and 10 minutes or 9 minutes, whatever. But yeah, Joe D is the man. Awesome shit.
Awesome, brother.
So we've got Raggy chimed in. Good evening again. How you doing? Good. Thanks.
Cheers, Raggy.
I don't want it to turn into a message show, but you know, it is what it is.
That's a reference towards me.
Yeah.
No.
School beans.
I'm gonna have to get off here in about 10 minutes, brother. I'm making my world famous spaghetti tonight.
Oh, world famous. Christ.
The world famous. Do you know how to make world famous spaghetti, brother?
No, but I reckon I've got a good chance. No.
That's an astute observation. Yes, you have a very good chance. Here's the main thing: when you brown your meat and you put your sauce in there, you got to put like 2 tablespoons of butter because that gives it that fat. Oh, Craig, you may change hats. It may change your life, big dog. It may really change your life, homie.
See, I like a bit of. I like a little bit of spice going on in my spag bowl, if you like.
A spag bowl, okay, cool. Now, what kind of spices you put in your spag bowl?
Well, I like red pepper, but with the seeds. Yeah, just to give it not over the top spice, but just like hi, I'm here, kind of deal. I like that. I think that's, but not over the top. Like, fuck, this is like, you can't taste what you're fucking eating. Well, what's the point of that, you know?
I'm starting to think we're brothers, man. I'm really starting to think we're brothers. I mean, we're both kind of handsome, and we cook spaghetti the same way. I mean, shit.
Well, you're all right to the first comment, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
This has been fun, man.
But yeah, I just like I like a little bit of that, but not over the top where you can't kind of taste what you're eating, you know. It needs to be a little bit of balance, you know. But that's just me. I mean, everyone likes their own shit, which is fine. But yeah, I do like that. just a little bit. Just come on, a little bit. Give me a little bit of that.
Y'all got one weird friend over here. Just all y'all,
Weird,
all
yeah,
you rock
I know. I've always been weird. It's not a problem. It's just.
Me too, brother. Me too.
I'm used to being weird, so you know.
Shoot.
Everyone else has got the problem with being weird. Fuck that shit.
Exactly, boss. Exactly.
But anyway, a few more comments going on here. Then, yeah, well, it was good. Yeah, I can't wait to meet up with you again, mate. It's just, I'll try and be as comfortable as I can. So normally when I'm asleep. Evening, gents. How we doing? Great. Well, I try to be. But I appreciate it.
What up, six times?
Nice to see you chiming in, Alan.
Nice to meet you, big dog.
Yeah, it's some really nice people actually chiming in. I've actually met a lot of these people. You know,
that's what I said earlier. I love your community, man. All you guys are awesome. Chat is lit. This has been fun.
I'm so far behind. I'm really sorry. Christ.
Somehow this is your fault. You and your hat's fault.
I can't keep up with. I've just gone through and there's like 30 comments. It's like, I'm really sorry. This is not going to get through. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to skip a lot of them just saying hello, blah, blah. Jesus Christ.
It's hard to be humble when you're a rock star. We got you. We know.
I ain't a fucking rock star.
Yes, you are.
I'm just a guy.
Wait a minute, bro. Who you gonna believe? Me or your own good judgment? Comment.
Yeah, my good judgment is I'm not a rock star. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, that's the end of the show. Damn it. Throw the mic.
Yeah, but I appreciate it, but it's just so I'm definitely skipping through a few comments here, so apologies. People saying hello to each other, which is really cool.
Hello, everybody.
Rod J's in the house. Fucking hell, where is that? I'm gonna put that one up. There we go. Cheers. Fucking all the legends. Come on. Look at this. I've got Rod J and fucking Joe D. I'm sorry, it's just like, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys joining.
Mr. Rod J.
I've got so much time and admiration for you. It's like, it's flattering for me. That's it. I'm not going to, as I said, I'm not going to go through people saying hello to each other, which is cool.
Hey, Kent, Rod J tried to show me how to play this basketball game the other day. I want you to picture something. Yes, now listen to me. He has so much patience with me, brother. The goal is 10 foot tall. I made a guy who looked just like myself. He's 7'3" with a 9-foot wingspan, who's bald headed with a beard, right? Looks just like me in real life. I can't touch the rim. And Rod's over there like, no, homie, you gotta do. But I'm learning. Got twat waffle. Yeah,
I've mentioned that word a few times in the last few days, and
you know what? After thinking about it, you may have been the one who called me twat waffle. No, I'm just picking jokes. Joke.
I reckon I've called you worse, but
if there's anything worse than twat waffle, I don't want to hear it.
Are you sure? I can go for it now.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn positive. I'm positive, buddy. I'm positive. You win.
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah.
You win.
But yeah, I've said that a few times. Well, I didn't actually call it twat waffle. I called it wank waffle. But yeah, that's in the last few days. But yeah.
Twat waffle is way worse. It sounds like the tag team champions of the world. Here they come, twat waffle.
There's plenty of things I could. There's loads of people saying hello to each other, which is a great thing. I'm just going through the old messages, which is cool. Popping in while watching. I don't know what that game is. What's all that about?
That is college basketball over here in the States.
Yeah, I thought it might be college something, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, well, see, here's the deal. Rod J picked Baylor, the first team right there, to win. Well, that team whooped my team, so I can't go for Baylor. I have to go for Houston. Houston
Yeah.
is Houston is a big town in South Texas. Y'all ain't missing shit. Y'all got better
No,
candy than
no,
we
no,
got.
it
It's
doesn't
okay.
sound
It's
like.
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like.
You smart ass. Go ahead. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, big dog. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Mm.
Oh my
Oh,
God, it's been fun. Thank you for letting me up here today, brother.
Every time it's just.
I don't know, man. We may start losing subs if I stick around. I hope not.
Yeah, I would lose subs. Fuck off. Watching
Oh.
while having. I don't even know what that is. KB chicken sandwich.
BK is Burger King.
Or BK.
The Burger King chicken sandwich.
I've had a beer. Come on,
Joe. Come on, man. We can't. I'm like 90 miles away from a Burger King. That ain't fair, brother. That's not fair. Cheers to you, big dog. I have Baylor. See, I told you. He has Baylor.
Yeah, I'm skipping through, so we'll get there.
Right. There's no way. There's no way, brother.
I have no idea I don't know what you're talking about. So
it's all good. It's all good. Just bank on Le Champion.
Which is cool.
Nice.
We're proper getting through them now.
Here we go.
Start talking more shit.
Oh no! See, we gotta leave that up for when they start paying you money.
Nah.
Oh come on! This is like the cheese sticks to the steak. You know, you gotta eat a couple. You gotta eat a couple of appetizers before you get your main course. You know what I'm talking about.
Well,
wife is Houston in a family group. I'm conflicted. It's okay, buddy. There's an old saying, brother. Hey, Wayne, happy wife, happy life. The group that I'm in, Baylor thinks win, but it's only for fun. Yeah. Well, it's okay. I've never been married. I hope one day I do get married. That would be awesome. Could y'all imagine me getting married and leaving fucking YouTube?
Yeah.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd be so happy. I can tell.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Why can't you keep a straight face? Comment.
No. I'm just thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else.
Okay, that's all good.
Yeah, just
I am too, buddy.
One of them coincidences. It's not one of them deals, you know.
Exactly, big dog. Oopa, oopa.
Cheers, brother.
Oopa. Oh man, it's been so much fun. Hey, seriously, brother, I'm wanting to get off here in about 5 minutes, but hey, listen.
No worries. By then we'll hopefully get through these. I'm supping on that. So Time and Tide Sprat Waffler.
The Sprat Waffler. I almost forgot about that. The Sprat Waffler.
Yeah, I've only got that much left. So, but yeah, from Time and Tide out of my home county here in Kent.
So what time is it there? Is it midnight?
No, just gone 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Okay, so y'all are 5 hours away from the East Coast. I live in the Central Time Zone, so y'all are 6 hours away from me.
So you're just on 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Yeah. Is it? No.
See, gosh damn it! Now you're also 6 hours.
Yeah,
motherfucker, I can't beat you. Your hat looks better. You talk better. You got the accent. You got the smile. You got the beard. You got all that other shit. You got the hoodie. Now you also live 6 hours in front of me. This is bullshit, man. I'm calling my YouTube representative.
We're always ahead, son. You believe that? You believe that? You believe anything, mate? It's a fucking load of bollocks. But yeah.
Hell yeah, we got some icebergs and hell, we want to talk to you about selling. So.
Yeah, well.
6 times. Cheers to you, big dog. Cheers, buddy.
But that you know.
Oh god.
That melts. That you know, that'd be a melt.
Exactly.
I don't even know what that says.
It's good in spaghetti. Butter goes good on everything except ranch dressing. Ranch dressing and butter clash like a mother.
Always on the Impy Stout. Raggy's on the Impy. I'm handsome.
Sweet.
I'm even more handsome without it, baby. But
I don't know about all that. I don't know.
no, I don't know.
No, you need to put the hat back on. Put the hat back on. Go.
Apparently, it looks really nice. Apparently, but that's a fucking lockdown haircut there.
You got that Adam Sandler wet finger electrical outlet look.
I've got lots of fingers.
You know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you can pull it off. You can do it way better than I can. Let's just say that.
I could pull something out, but yeah.
So
yeah. Anyway, let me put this back on. We're losing viewers.
oh my God, there goes my sex appeal. Shit. I was the best looking one for like 5 seconds. Damn it.
Yeah. I ain't no sex appeal. Jesus fuck.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm what is what it is. We're so beyond the comments. So there's definitely a lag of about 5 minutes. So we're drinking easy American craft lager from Yoo-Hoo Brewing out of Tennessee. The name is okay. Sounds nice.
Sounds delicious, brother. Cheers to you, big dog. Joe's laughing.
What?
I always like it when Joe laughs. Cheers to you, big dog.
I know Joe's laugh as well. It's kind of like, yeah, he's proper. Hey, I love Joe. Joe D is the man. He's awesome. Paprika, garlic, don't overkill. Tomatoes, basil. What's that? Bish? Oh, bish bosh. Yeah. Then we got
the douche canoe.
Douche canoe.
Yeah. I know what that means, but that's not true.
I don't know. Blake and Craig. Yeah, well, thank you very much. Cheers for chiming in.
Hey, Steve,
Cheers,
it's all
Steve.
Thanks to the host right here. He's the man. I'm just following. He
Not
is
really.
Batman, and I am Robin.
I'm the Batman.
He is Superman, and I am Wonder Woman. He is dumb, and I am dumber.
I'd rather be Wonder Woman, but yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
For reasons for later on. But yeah. Get that off there. No, thanks for chiming in, mate. As always. Anyone and all you guys chiming in. It's really nice to have a nice chat going on. Watch tacos, videos on YouTube yesterday. Oh, cool.
Joe, you can't make me cheese, brother. I got to do spaghetti. I ain't got no taco shells. Now some spaghetti tacos do sound good. Ooh.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen that before. But,
cheers, big dog. Cheers 6 times.
Yeah, and it's just what it's all about.
Cheers, brother.
It's just nice to meet. I mean, I've known Alan for probably since 2017 when we first met up in Leeds. So 4 years ago, and now check out this guy. It's great. He does his Friday night throwdown. Did you do one last night or not? I don't even know.
No, Bo. It's kind of it's a long story. We'll say that. We'll say that. We'll say that for the Patreon. We'll say that for the Patreon.
Yeah, but generally he does a Friday night. I mean, it's proper stupid o'clock for us over here. It's like 2 a.m.
Don't worry about my throwdown. This man at 2 o'clock my time does a Friday night show for all you awesome souls over in the UK, man. Cheers. That shit is tight.
I did one last night. It ended about midnight our time. So I done a 4-hour one last night. This is the first one for 3 weeks.
Well, I was wondering where the hell you was about 8 o'clock that night. I mean, shit. If I'm not live on Friday and you're not live on Friday, then what the hell? What the hell?
But no, I've had 3 or 4 weeks. Well, about 3 weeks off.
Cheers, Dio. Cheers, brother. Cheers,
brother.
I love it, some Dio. Dio's awesome.
Saying hello, which is really nice. So we're only about 8 minutes behind. Oh, fucking hell, just went fucking tits up there.
It's all good, buddy. I got to go cook. Hey, listen to me. Before I get up out of here, let me say one thing, please. Yep. You know how you was talking about earlier about icons like Joe D and Rod J and stuff like that?
Oh, they are.
Brother.
They are.
Well, bro, I understand that. But listen to me. this is kind of what it's like hanging out with you today because about a year and a half, 2 years ago, no, hold on, about 2 years ago, I saw your sub count and I was like, gosh damn, I want to be like that dude, you know? And that's what I've tried to do. So it's kind of like hanging out with another icon of mine. And
Well, I appreciate it, but you're wrong.
I'm being dead honest with you, man. I really appreciate you. I think the world of you. I think the world of your community. I'm very, very. I mean, I know you're not going to say this because you're not no egotistical motherfucker, but I am. So, oh, sorry, didn't mean to say motherfucker. Oh gosh, just said it again.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Maja Daja. I
Speak the
am one
truth.
arrogant
Speak
Maja
the truth.
Daja. Okay, but hey, seriously, man, I really think it's cool, man. I'm very proud of you, buddy. I'm glad you hit 1K. Keep kicking ass. Thank you for letting me be here. This has been a whole lot of fun. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. Please smash that thumbs up for that, man, because he won't say it because he's not an egotistical maja faja. See how I word that in? See how I did that? Yeah. So yeah, man.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's okay. We'll
Right,
save that for the we'll save that for the Patreon too.
Yeah.
So,
Are you fucking off yet, or what?
yeah, I'm fucking off. I've been fucking off for years, buddy. Y'all
Yeah.
have a good night. A better tomorrow, man. Thank you,
Fuck
buddy. Good time.
Yeah.
Love you, brother. Cheers, man. Cheers, everybody. Smash that thumbs up for the homeboy.
Cheers. Cunt. Right. We're just going to pile through. There's probably a load of people going to go, oh, he's gone now. He's interested. I'm going now. But I'm still here. So we're going to file through. No. Too hairy on the old arms there. It just anyway, we're going to crack through. A few more people have joined, so he fucked off. So there you go. I love you, Blake. I'm joking. So we're well behind. So this is not going to make any kind of sense if there's any towards Blake. So just slowly put that back up. Oh, it just jumped about 20 comments. I've really enjoyed it as well, Thomas, mate. It's been it's one of them kind of spontaneous things where I wanted a few beers. I thought I'd show up for a little while. I'm not going to be on for a long while because I generally do like a Friday night show. But just I had a few beers with friends out in the garden, 6 of us, for not my garden, but good friends, and we had some great beers. So I'm a little bit kind of on the edge, and we've all needed this for a long time. I haven't done this for probably a year, to meeting up with friends and stuff. And it's been literally that long. Even last summer, I didn't do anything at all. So a lot of these comments are not going to make too much sense going forward. So spaghetti burrito, be interesting. So a bit of cheers there. What channel's this called? Kent Beer Reviews. That's where you're at. So cheers for chiming in. Appreciate it. I'm going to skip a few comments now because they're not really that relevant. Where did we get to? Oh, are we there now? Oh, it's not too many then. So people are saying hello to each other, which is really cool. So we're up to date. I'm just going to check my phone just to make sure anyone's commented or anything. No, Adam said he could potentially join. Don't know where we're at now. I want to copy that. Sorry. Oh dear. Bastard. Done. I want to copy that. Copy. Whether or not anyone else joins or I'll clear off. This is not a problem. 2 seconds. We've actually got more people watching when I wasn't saying anything, when I was actually talking, which is quite amusing. So who's that? All right, yeah, okay. So Le Champion. So do check out Le Champion. Does a great, generally a Friday night throwdown, and then does the B&A Blake and Alan show on generally on a Tuesday around about 5 p.m. UK time, or around about that sort of time. Or they sometimes do it on a Thursday on Alan's show. Really good, really good. Excuse me. For some reason, I've started to get the calves. But yeah, what's everyone else drinking? We've got 14 people watching, it always blows my mind when I get people watching. Is anyone drinking a decent beer? You can tell I've had a beer. He's going to bed. Okay. I sent you a link, Stu, but yeah, no worries, mate. Don't have too many people around this side of the pond at the moment, so it's all good. What are we at now? 11:15 UK time. It's all right. I'll crack up another beer in a minute. I'll have one more beer. What I'll do, I'll go and check on my daughter just to make sure she's okay in a minute. So crazy. There we go. Crazy Bearded Beer Reviews is on PBR for now. Cool. If you want a link, let me know. Fuck off, coronavirus. I've had this. I've been tested anyway about 3 weeks ago. I've had this. I've got a chesty cough. I've had a bit of a chest infection. It's one of the reasons why I haven't actually done much beer reviews lately, because I've been out of action for about 3 weeks. I had my first beer yesterday for the first time in 3 weeks, and it's just one of them chest infections I get from now and again. And I had all the tests earlier on, before that, and it's nothing. So this is one of them. Just annoying. So I try and mute myself when I cough and all that sort of shit. I'll just jump to comment there. It's annoying though. It's one of them kind of a fucking annoying coughs. So if you want to join, anyone, let me know if you want to join. Drunken One, if you want to join for a little bit. What I do, I'm going to go and check on my daughter in a minute. And then I'll come back, and then we'll keep over for a little bit, maybe another half an hour or so, half hour, 40 minutes, and then I'll because I know Joe D's doing a show in about 40 minutes, so I don't want to, go check him out. That's I'll probably actually get my little into sleep and maybe join Joe D's show. So, so I've got a few more comments here. Just got my first shot a week ago. Okay. Yeah, I got my first shot well over 3 weeks ago now. The AstraZeneca Oxford jab. I got it. So we're now. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So for 25 days ago, I had my first jab. So I'm up to 70-odd%, whatever it is, what they say. I had no blood clots and all that fucking bollocks that people going on about. There's always side effects to any kind of medication, though. So I think that's what people forget to realise. You can get all these side effects from aspirin. So there you are. Yeah, okay. I'll send you the link. Let me just Let me just work this shit out. How do I send him the link? I'm just being an idiot now. So he asked me for the link. I don't know how to send it to him. I'm trying to remember your name. I didn't want to say that, but I fucking I've just got memory like a sieve. Joe. Let me just type in Joe, and then we'll find it. Joe. Ah, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. I just sent you a message on Messenger. I did a big old cough now. 2 seconds. Annoying as fuck. Yeah, yeah. I've just sent you it. So check your Messenger. I need to go and check my daughter now, and then I'll come back and I'll let you in. So 15 people watching, which is amazing. I find it amazing people watching. Thank you very much. I really do. So give me like a minute or two, and I'll be back. Yeah. Don't go anywhere, please. It's all about the views. Sorry about that. Just you know what it's like. Issues. Thanks for joining. 9 people still watching. I really appreciate it. It's like awesome. Anyway, let's add. I've never actually properly talking to Joe Gansel before, so how you
Hey
doing?
Greg, how's it going?
How's this gonna work? Can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, look, mute, unmute. This is sometimes the thing with StreamYard. If you unjoin and join again,
You must
sometimes
unjoin and join again.
the audio out.
Let's check this.
So it might be better if you unjoin and then click on the link again and come back in. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Hopefully that'll work. We've had a lot more comments since I've been away, so we'll just we'll crack on here. So hello, cheers everyone. Oh, hi Lucy, how you doing? How you doing, all right, girl? Cheers for chiming in. Just one of them random ones, you know. Yeah, I'm not too bad. It's not the cough. I had to go and make sure the older daughter was all right. So people say hello to each other, which is really nice. They're very welcome. I didn't want to. It's just one of them kind of random things, Lucy, where I didn't want, you know, just if they want the link to join, then I could send them to them somehow, potentially. I don't know if they want the link. So I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, I'm like 8 minutes behind on the old comments. So people saying hello to each other, which is really nice. Blah, 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 blah. People saying hello. People saying hello where I've been gone. Davol's still in the chat. Cheers, Davol. Hopefully this time it will work.
Hey, can you hear me, Greg? Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can't hear. What the fuck is going on?
Can't hear me.
I don't know what's going on.
Do I need to put my headphones on?
Maybe it's, I don't know. It might be something at your end. I'm not sure.
Probably my end.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Yeah. I don't know then. I don't know why it's not working.
Can you hear me now?
Still nothing for me, at least. I don't know what about anyone else who's viewing.
Can I do this on the phone?
I mean, you can do it on your phone.
I don't know. You got more of an idea than probably I have. Not you.
I don't know.
You.
Not sure why it's not working.
Or younger viewers. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I don't know why it's not working. Sometimes StreamYard can be a bit weird like that. So I'm guessing you can hear me all right. So
Right, no. That's it.
Is there something I'm doing wrong?
I'm trying not to swear.
Default
Yeah.
communications,
I'm just going to wrap through a few more comments.
Audio, maybe?
This issue out.
microphone, real.
So this is saying hi to Steve. Backwards and forwards. People saying hello. It's really good.
Hear him now?
I've been able to hear him. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm not around tomorrow, so.
You hear me?
Hello.
That's
Really
still my phone.
So people say hello, which is really cool.
Out of my computer. My phone worked last time I did it.
Yeah, they'll come back. I don't know if it's me. I don't know. I don't get that. No, normally when people join, there's always a glitch somewhere with people not hearing someone else and vice versa. But I can't hear them. I don't know if you can hear them, or what they can hear. Obviously, they can hear me because they put the old thumbs up, and so it's like I don't know how this shit works sometimes. So there's a few more comments saying hello to each other. Right, hopefully, third time lucky. Let's have a look.
Can you hear me now, Craig?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, still don't fucking. Sorry, language. I don't get it. I don't know what's
Understand.
occurring. Yeah. I don't know why it's not working.
Got me now,
Good.
or
It's going up now, trying to work out why it doesn't work. So, I don't know. It's weird.
I switched to my phone. It doesn't seem to be
I
working.
can't think why it's not working. Let me just have a look here.
Enhance.
Um,
Okay, just volume.
edit mic settings. Let's have a look. I'll turn your volume up.
What's happening there?
Um,
Oh, that's just some.
let me do it. That's really weird. There's obviously something not quite working at the moment. I'm sorry, Joe. There's obviously a technical issue. Hopefully everyone can hear me on the viewership side, but I don't know for why it's not working at the moment. So loads of people saying hello to each other. Where's Craig at? Lucy, come on. So I'm told you I'm catching up. Yeah, I went to go and had a look at the little and make sure she's all right now. So she's still awake, which is shouldn't be awake this time of day. But Devil's sober as hell, which is wow. So nice people saying hello to each other, Lucy, Devil, blah 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 blah. We can hear him. So I don't know why I can't hear him. Let's have to try again. Hello.
Can you hear me, Greg? Should I
I have no idea why I can't hear. Joe.
Sorry, dude.
Are you on a mobile or are you on a laptop?
Well, I tried the laptop.
Are you on a mobile?
I'm trying my phone right now.
I can't hear him at all.
On there.
I have my tech unit. This guy right here.
Sucks hot. Sucks fucking behind titty sometimes. It really does.
Oh yeah.
It really does. Sorry about my language, but
It's all good.
it does wind up.
We're gonna try it on my computer here. Do I have to end it on my phone?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello? My audio is not working.
Audio now.
Can you hear me now?
Difficulties. I just can't hear anything. Hang on.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Cool. Okay, thanks, guys. Those are my teenage children that help me deal with all technology in the
I
world.
don't know why I couldn't hear you. It's weird.
I don't know this. I'm very old, so I don't usually use this technology. So I don't know.
Don't worry. Sometimes StreamYard can be really tricky. So.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, so man, it's nice to actually talk to you, man. I've watched like a lot of your videos. You're like one of the guys that you're one of the first people I ever watched beer to. And I mean, it just made me decide
wow,
out.
really?
Well,
There's so many people doing it now. It's just
well,
I
yeah,
think
but you were one of the OGs. It was
not
the
really,
first people I watched. The first people I watched was you, a real Al Craft guy, which I don't watch anymore. No offense to him, but I just don't watch him anymore.
Okay.
Master Hobbits,
Yeah.
I like him. And then Matt from Massive Beer Review. I mean, but the first beer,
yeah, they're
the
great.
first beer
They're
reviewers
great.
first beer reviewers I watched were all in the UK. I mean, it was just I randomly typed something up one day about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, and it popped up. I just don't think I'm the only person in my house that drinks beer, so I have nobody to talk to my beer. So I started doing beer reviews just so I could talk about the beer I'm drinking, because my wife doesn't care about the beer I'm drinking.
Yeah,
She
can
gets bored
understand.
really quick.
No, but it's not for everyone. But it's
No. I like you.
That's really cool that you know there's so many people out there doing this these days. It's just do you know what I mean when you hear someone say that it's quite,
I probably started watching. How long have you been doing it for? Like about 6-7 years, right?
Yeah, about 6 years now.
I've been watching you for about 5 years.
Oh wow, really? Yeah, I remember you.
I mean, my accounts have changed because my phone dies or something happens, and I forget passwords, so I have my kids set things up for me. But I've been following you for a long time. I mean, mainly under the same name. I mean, just because I find it interesting. I'm never going to get a chance to. Oh, I'm not going to say that. That's wrong to say. I might never get a chance to go to Europe and try your, UK beers. I might occasionally find them in a bottle shop where I'm from, but they're, like you said, when you get stuff from America, it's old. You don't know what you're getting when you get on this side. So I mean, I watch it, and I watch it just because what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to. You got to try. Yeah, I don't know what the flavors are. You could explain the flavors to me. I'm not sure what you're getting in your IPAs. I'm not sure what you're getting in your stouts and your barley wines and stuff like that. So I watch it, and it's like education for me.
I there's no for me there's no right or wrong in describing a beer. I think that's
no. Everybody's got beer subjective to your taste.
Yeah,
what I like, you might not like. What you like, I might not like. But that doesn't make either bad.
No, no one's wrong. It's just it's all personal preference, and and I quite like listening to other people's view on the same beer compared to what I think, and I think I find that really fascinating. What
I plan on doing is James and Clueless Drinker just did a review of the Celebrator. Well,
yeah,
I have that beer, and I've only watched part of it, just a little bit, and I plan on cracking that beer open and sitting back and drinking it while listening to their review to see if I can pick up the. I mean, obviously I can't pick. James has got he's like the beer professor of the world.
Oh, he's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, his knowledge of beer is like, it scares me. I call him the beer professor every now and then, and I think he thinks I'm telling him he's old. I'm just thinking that.
Oh, he's old. Yeah.
He's not as old as me, but he's like listening to a professor.
Oh, he's amazing.
It's a half hour, 28 minutes to a half hour review, and it's always very in depth. It's like a teacher would talk to you, and that's why I like his reviews too. Though I've learned a lot about beer listening to what he says.
No, he's amazing. If you want proper in-depth detail about Pacific Beer and then the brewery after,
the hops,
and everything that goes with it, then there's a 15-minute intro.
Yeah,
to the background and
I've drank beer that he's reviewed, and I have not been able to find all the things that he finds. I mean, I don't know if you've watched any of my reviews. I only got about like 5, and I did 2 today, so that I'll put them up probably tonight. I got slow internet, so I got to do it at night. but there's no way I could pick out the things that he picks out in beers
No,
at
but,
all, or not even close.
yeah, but it's not all about that. It's just how everyone's got their own different way of describing a beer. Everyone's not getting the same notes. Everyone's not touching on the same notes. Yeah,
I was going to.
It's just one of them things. It's just, but it's thanks for joining. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for the invite. Sorry about all the hassle about getting it started.
No, you're right. It's just sometimes StreamYard does this sometimes.
Well, I kind of wanted to do it on my computer because the last time I did one of these things on the phone, a couple Sundays ago with Blue Nose, I couldn't read any of the comments on my phone because it's too small. So I wanted to get it on my computer so that at least I could see what was going on. And I had to have my technical advisor, my son there, who
that's cool.
He knows way too much about computers, and he helped me out. And it probably cost me about $15, but
No, but sometimes StreamYard has these glitches. Sometimes you can join and nothing happens. Everyone else,
I need to get a StreamYard account myself.
It's the way it works.
If I got a StreamYard account myself, I think it would probably go over a little better. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing that. I mean, just so I can talk to people. By the way, I'm drinking.
That's why I do it.
I don't know if you can see it.
Now, 2 seconds. Keep it there. There we go. Let's have a look. You're full screen now.
Oh, full screen. There we go. This is what I'm drinking right now. It's by Everybody's Brewing Company, which is a little microbrewery around me.
Hold it up a little bit. Hold it up a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Is the sun shining on it too much? So I'm getting a glare on my end.
Yeah, that's all right. We got the gist.
Okay, so it's a basic front porch crusher, kind of just chilling. I'm gonna do. I got some Belgian beers. I'm gonna probably do a review of later on today, so I don't really want to drink too much before I get to those. I did a couple. I did the Helles and the Weizen from, and I'm gonna say this wrong. I always do. Schlenkler.
Schlenkler, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's
German brewery.
Yeah, they're good. When you drink a German beer, do you get like a distinctive yeast taste? I mean, because I do because I can tell a German beer blind.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like that kind of I can't describe it. It's like the yeast. I know it's the yeast.
Yeah, it's generally. I mean, there's a few breweries that I generally know where it's from. If say I was blindfolded, there's certain inclinations where you get a vibe that it's that, or it's this, or it's that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've not had too many Schlenkler beers to actually get that kind of vibe yet. So I've not had too many of them.
The Helles didn't have a lot of smoke flavor on it, but the Marzen was really smoky, and the Weizen that I just did a review of, which I'll put up tonight, that had a smoke flavor that just blew me away.
Yeah, but I mean, it does run in breweries sometimes with the yeast strain. You could just tell it's a certain brew. You might not know what the beer is, but you can tell it's.
If I had one of their beers blind, I could probably tell unless it wasn't the Helles.
Yeah, because
every beer I've had from them that wasn't the Helles had that smoky, but it also had that. And I tagged this with just about every German beer, every German Pilsner or lager that I've ever had. It's always got a yeasty taste, like where it's distinct. You know what I mean? It's not like a lager I get in the United States. Even craft lagers don't match that. Oh, I've heard people call it funk, and I've heard like a lot of descriptions for it. I don't know if I'd call it that, but it's not bad. It's not offensive, but German beers have that yeasty taste that you don't get in any other beers, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, sometimes it takes a lot of drinking a certain brewery's beers to get that kind of vibe. it's not 1 or 2, 3 beers. Sometimes it takes years just to get that kind of that snap. For me at least, and then you get to that point, and you just know whatever beer it is. You just I don't know. It's difficult to explain. You become kind of fine tuned to it.
Yeah. Like, well, there's local breweries around here that I could blind test their beers, and I know which.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's 2 local breweries. One's called Wild Man Brewing, and they're a brewery and a meadery. They make really good mead. And there's another one called Willpaw Brewing. And if you gave me one of their beers, I could tell the difference. Willpaw Brewing does not pay attention to their water profile whatsoever. They just make a beer. Yeah. Whereas Wild Man will attune their water to the beer they're making. One of the guy that brews mead is either from Slovenia or from very close to around there. He's only been in America for a couple of years.
I don't know if you Davor who comments.
Yeah, I've seen Davor's comments on a lot of
he's
things.
from Slovenia, so
yeah. And but they pay really close attention to the water profiles, to the types of beer or mead they're making. Mead, I don't think they really worry about it too much, but their beers, when their brewer makes a German style beer, he copies the German water profile, the yeast, the malts, you know what I mean? So he's getting a true beer.
Yeah.
Whereas the other place is really good, but they just make a beer with the water they got. They don't really mess with it. And I think that's why they, in my opinion, and a lot of people might get mad about this, but this is why I think they're not as good as the other brewery. I mean, the other brewery pays a little bit more attention to what they're brewing. When you drink a beer from Willpaw Brewing, and it's a good beer. I mean, their dark beers are on spot. They make the best dark beers within 100 miles of where I'm living right now. If I want a good stout, that's where I go. But
I'm no kind of I'm no brewer or home brewer or anything like that. So that takes me out of the ballpark quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
I do it more on what I'm actually tasting rather than all the things that go on behind the scenes.
Well, I kind of do the same. My reviews aren't reviews, and I'll say it in my reviews that I don't rate a beer. I'm not going to say this is a 9 or 10 or 98, or I got no problem with that, but I don't believe I'm qualified enough to rate a beer.
Same as me. I'm not. I'm
just a beer drinker. I like sitting on my porch, and most of the time when I'm sitting on a porch drinking a beer, I'm watching YouTube or I'm listening to some music. But it's just got nobody to talk to about it, so I talk to the camera now, and that's kind of nice.
I mean, I review beers, but I mean, it's only recently I've stopped giving a rating. I think that's helped to a degree because I'm not.
There's got to be a little bit of pressure to that.
I don't feel qualified enough to actually give a rating. To be fair,
I don't either. I just like beer. I just like beer. I like all kinds of beers. I like stouts.
Who am I to give a rating of a brewery or a brewer?
I can't make it myself.
So I feel a little bit. And it's only recently I thought it a long time before I stopped doing it, and then I didn't feel quite right doing it. But so now I just.
Oh no! I thought about it. I thought about it when I first thought about doing the channel. I thought, well, maybe I'll do ratings 1 out of 5, or like Master Hobbit says, like 1 of 100 out of 100. I thought about doing that, but I'm like, I can't always pull all the flavors that I listen to the other guys do. I can't pull it all. So I can't
either though. I
can't rate it. So what I decided to do is I would just talk about the beer. If I like it, I would suggest drinking it. I have not reviewed a beer yet that I dislike. Mainly because right now I'm fresh. So I mean, I'm choosing the beers I'm rating. So, or my reviewing, or whatever you want to call it. So I didn't buy anything I knew I wouldn't, like my least favorite beer is bourbon because I don't like bourbon. So,
Yeah, I like it. I like. Yeah, there's this comment there. I'm right with you. No expert, just like trying
What-
new beers and talking about them. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. That's how I am. I like bourbon barrel, but I don't want it to be the dominant character in my beer. I want to taste a stout too.
I like the influence of it with a beer. I don't like bourbon on its own. I just like that slight influence with the barrel.
Yeah,
and-
I can't stand bourbon on its own. I mean,
No.
it's trash. In my opinion, and it's going to make a lot of people mad, but bourbon's trash. I don't care how much money you spend on it. You want a good whiskey. You want a good whiskey. You go to
Yeah.
the Scotch, get a Scotch whiskey or an Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Those two type of whiskeys, I'll drink. I'm not sure I'd want it in a beer. I don't sure. I mean, I've never had the opportunity to try like a Scotch barrel aged beer or a plain whiskey. I mean, out here bourbon's everything. Everybody puts every beer they make in a bourbon barrel.
I mean, I do like to try different things, but yeah, I'm not straight up bourbon or even whiskey. I'm not a lover of whiskey.
No, I'm a beer guy. I mean, I
Yeah.
like a really good gin, and I like a
Yeah.
really good vodka. But I don't like it straight.
I mean,
I like it in a drink.
Gins have become a lot more popular in the last few years. There's lots of breweries now doing their own distilling with gin. especially
Gin is something with the
Yeah.
juniper. If you had the right amount of juniper and botanicals in a gin, it's really good.
Yeah, I've had
Like-
a few, and I'm like, wow, that's I could get into this. You know, a bit of mint or something in with
Yeah,
there.
just something that lightens the flavor because basically, gin is just vodka with juniper and botanicals in it. That's
Yeah.
really all it is.
Yeah,
I mean, if you-
there's not much of a difference, but
There's really not difference at all. It's made almost exactly the same way.
Yeah.
I've been studying this because eventually I'm gonna brew my own beer eventually.
yeah,
When I get everything set up and do that, just because I'm by profession, I'm not right now, but by profession, I'm a cook.
right.
But being a cook in America right now is not a lucrative business.
No.
With all the situation going on, I switched over to, I drive forklifts now and work in a shipping company. So it's just a simple job. You just sit on a machine and move stuff around all day long. It's a lot less stressful. But
No,
eventually I think I'll do that. I mean, I'm really into wild beers too, though. You give me something open fermented, mixed yeast, that kind of wild fermentation, mixed fermentation. That stuff is really interesting. I couldn't drink a lot of it, but every time I see one, I grab one. And it's like I can't walk by. If I walk by a beer aisle and I see a mixed fermented beer, I have to stop and look at it. Did I have I had that yet? Do I need to try it?
Mhm.
And that's my weakness there.
Yeah.
And-
No. I mean, I've had a few. I mean, earlier on today, I've had some really interesting mixed firm, and
It's really interesting.
I
the
like
flavors.
proper, really, really good Gers beers, and
Well, some
and
of
so-
those beers can only be made where they're made. If you make it somewhere else, it's a different beer because it's a different yeast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I find interesting about it. I mean, for IPAs, I like IPAs. Ain't no different than anybody else. Hazy IPAs, I like them, but my preference is West Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I learned on.
I do like
That's what I'm saying.
the same as me. Like going back before I was even like reviewing beers and stuff. It was all West Coast.
Sierra
Like-
Nevada Pale Ale,
Sierra Nevada Pale, which is like a great pale ale. Torpedo, like the OG for me for West Coast IPA.
That's for me too. That's exactly the way I look at that. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
that's the standard. Then everything off from that. And there's the Ballast Point and stuff we're doing.
Yeah,
like
Ballast Point, the Scorpion, what do they call it?
Scorpion.
Scorpion, yeah.
There's some of the OG West Coast kind of things for me with like,
Well,
this amount of bitterness and stuff. Whereas
Well, I
now
know-
it's changed so much since them days.
It's different. It's well, see, I got less respect for the hazy IPA because everybody makes one.
Well,
Can't
yeah,
you can't look at a brewery nowadays. Every brewery makes a hazy IPA. So I mean, and they're good. Don't get me wrong. I like the fruity, juice bombs and the orange. I specifically like it when they're really orange forward. I like that, and there's ones that are on top of my list of great beers, but I get bored with them.
yeah.
I mean, it's like
They do roll into one. Lots of breweries they do kind of become very similar. Doesn't matter
similar,
where
yeah.
I think it's just more your palate. It just gets that.
Well, that's why I go after like the barley wines, the old ales, the mixed fermentation ales, because they're going to be different. Two companies 100 miles away from each other can make an open fermented wild ale, and it's going to taste different at both places. Now, is it going to be good? Yeah, whatever. But it's going to be different. But you take those two companies and they both make a hazy IPA, and it's probably going to taste exactly like each other.
Yeah.
Because, I don't got a problem with hazy IPAs. I just think that we're getting oversaturated with them.
That's what it is. I was just about to say, your palate gets oversaturated with that kind of same kind of hot over like it's like your palate gets over saturated with the hot profile to a degree. But then there's a lot of breweries here in the UK that have been starting to do West Coast IPAs that are nowhere near West Coast than what they used to be, like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah, because they're basing what they do mainly on the palate of the today's drinker.
Exactly, and they're not nowhere near as bitter as they used to be.
I don't really think today's consumers would like that, though. I don't think if you put out a true Stone IPA,
they're just used to non-bitter IPA. I think that's half the battle. It's just
what bums me out is I've never had a BrewDog beer. The first time I seen the first time, yeah, I know now. I know now. Yeah. But the first time I seen BrewDog, and I went to a Total Wine and More, which is a big box store, and they sell wine, liquor, and all that stuff. But I seen it, and I was like, oh, I want to buy it. It was Punk. It was like 6 years ago. It was Punk, but they wanted $30 for a 4-pack, and I'm like,
yeah, well,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
to drop on just 4 beers, man.
Yeah, that's steep.
And so I could buy like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 other beers that I've never had before, or I could not buy the 4-pack of something I might like, I might not like. And I figured I'd probably like it, but they didn't have it singles. You had to buy it by a 4-pack because this company does they do 4-packs, but they do singles. That's like where last couple of beer halls I went there because I can buy singles, and I can just try one beer, at probably a little bit elevated rate of price, but I didn't have to. I wasn't committed to a 4-pack or a 6-pack. You know what I'm saying? So I could but if that BrewDog would have been like $6, $7 for one can, or maybe even $10 for one can, I probably would have bought it, as opposed to what they wanted for a 4-pack. And I'm like, what if I don't like it? I just wasted all this money on these other three beers. I like you guys in Europe have it made, in my opinion, when it comes to beer. Your ability to buy just one beer.
Oh yeah.
Is amazing.
It's got a little bit harder if you're in the UK, if you want to get European beer with the whole political situation that we've recently gone through. I don't want to mention, but
no, I understand. So I follow politics. I understand.
Yeah, but that's all load of bollocks. But but apart from that, we've UK breweries are covering the bases themselves.
Well, they're doing the things right. Everybody needs to pay attention to what the UK brewers are doing. Until all this stuff blows over, I really think that if the United States brewers would offer the same, but see, it's a difference though, because you can't necessarily there's beer places I could buy beer from, and have it shipped, and there's other
Yeah.
places that won't ship to the state I live in.
Yeah, it's
So,
weird. I
you know,
don't get America with the state rules and blah, blah.
It's stupid. We're one
Yeah.
country.
I don't
Why do we have to have
understand
different rules?
Because you're the same country, so I don't get
Yeah.
that whole.
I don't
state.
get it either. I don't understand it. There's no reason for it.
Maybe I'm
I mean-
ignorant. I don't know, but then
No, I
you know,
mean, I'm just as ignorant too because I don't understand it either. Why? I mean, what does it matter? We're all in one country. Why does it matter if this company wants to send beer to this state,
I don't
but it can send
understand.
it? It can send it to this state, but it can't send it to that.
Borders, but there's borders within borders. I can't get my head around.
It's politics. It's what it boils down to is politics, and nobody can understand politics. Man, if you can
No,
understand politics, write a book. I'll read it.
Nah, bullshit to that. Nah, not interested. But
No, I ain't either.
I'll let other people do that.
I'm just but no, I mean but watching you guys review these beers that I can't ever most likely get. I plan on going to Europe.
All right.
I'm saving up money and I got money saved.
Cheers, Raggy.
I'm gonna do
Shout
like
out to this guy. Go give him a bit of love, and he's awesome.
has he got a YouTube channel?
Yeah. Raggy's Beer, Wines, and Spirits. Go and check him out. He's great.
I'll check him out once I get off. I'll look him up.
Yeah. No, he's awesome. Cheers, Raggy, mate.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. No, I plan on doing like I'm using an Australian word walkabout, but I want to start. My family's from Germany, so
Right.
and London.
Oh, right, there you go.
my-
Got a bit of
from my-
differences going there.
Yeah, my dad's family are Germans for the most part. My mom's family are like hardcore English.
Right.
I mean, like from England, kind of. I mean, and they always let you know too. So
yeah,
they're from like the outskirts of England, not actually the town, but they all every time we do a family thing, you always hear about it. So that's like one of the places I want to go to.
So what you drinking, Joe? Someone just asked.
I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking. Where did I put the can? Oh, here we go. This is what I'm drinking right now.
Yeah, you've already showed it, but yeah, that's cool.
I get a bad sun glare on me, which we don't normally get in the Pacific Northwest. So
I'm just. So I mean, I've been supping on this beer for ages. I've just finished it actually, but yeah, Time and Tide Sprat Waffler. Just a session. I mean, I've been on a proper session this afternoon. So
is that the one you unbagged earlier today?
no, not today, but it's my last of a 4-pack. But I've had a fair few beers earlier on this afternoon, so this is a nice come down beer. It's only 3.7 session IPA, or whatever
That's not
session
bad.
IPA is, pale ale, if you like. Sprat Waffler from Time and Tide. So yeah, nice beer.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's very Moorish. It's very. I could drink this all day and you'd be fine,
Yeah.
But a lot of flavour. It's got a lot of flavour. That's what I drink for. It's the flavour.
Well, yeah, I got a lot of porch beers I drink where I just if I'm sitting on my porch and just chilling and not wanting to think about what I'm drinking and don't want to get drunk, I drink a lot of porch beers.
Yeah. No, absolutely. It's not always about the ABV. It's just the flavour, and for me.
Plus, I'm old school. I mean, I'll be 50 this year, and craft beer wasn't around when I was old enough to start drinking. It just wasn't.
Right.
I mean, you're the fancy beers out here. The beers that weren't American were like the Stellas, the Coronas, the Heinekens. Well, and Heineken does not taste the same in America that it does where it comes from. I know that because I've tried. I got this. I was 2 years ago. They did these big bombers of Heineken, right? And they were in like a really a 750 milliliter bottle. The real big bottles. And when I drank that beer, I thought I was drinking a Belgian beer. It wasn't skunky at all. It had all the Belgian yeasty flavors that you get out of a Belgian beer. And I'm like, this is Heineken. Not that I had a problem with it. It was still a good beer, but this wasn't the Heineken that I grew up with. And then I did a little research, and I find out that now they purposely skunk the beer that they send here because we're used to that flavor. Because back in the day, before they had that technology, they couldn't stop it. But it just happened. So when they could stop it, they realized that the American drinking people, they were liking the skunky beer. So they purposely skunked their beer so that it would taste the same as it did before they had the technology to stop it. So we don't get true Heineken out here. The Heineken, if you're from Europe and you come here on a Heineken, you're going to be disappointed, probably.
Wow.
Mostly.
I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't be that disappointed, but yeah.
Yeah. But
That's
no,
just
you're going to be disappointed. I mean, unless it's skunky there too. I don't know.
I mean, I'd rather drink something like I'd like to try like something like Hams if I was going to the States.
That's see the Hams, the Paps, those beers were greatly influenced by all the wars, the World War I, World War II, when your grainage was shorted for the military,
like rations.
The beers were affected, but some of these beers stayed true to what they taste.
Yeah, the OG.
Like this here. This is Pabst.
Yeah.
Blue Ribbon is one of my favorite porch beers. And my friends are like, "Oh, that tastes nasty. It tastes nasty. It tastes like something, though."
I love that term, though. Porch beers. It's just there's something really kind of makes me smile about that.
It's just something to sit on my porch, listening to you or listen to somebody. I watch a lot of history YouTube. I sit back and I do that, or music, or I just sit back and listen to my music, and I
listen to bird songs and stuff, and
Awesome, that's awesome. Like for me, my biggest thing for YouTube is not beer.
Bird songs and stuff. Don't listen to me. Yeah, that's the way I'll be looking at it. But yeah, I like that concept. It's like porch beer. That's great. I love that.
It's just something to sit. See, my biggest thing is history. I love history.
Yeah.
I'm not big into American history because I did it in high school. I'm more big into world history.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. How the UK was so influenced by so many different, like the Romans, the Scandinavians, the Picts. I mean, I just get into it all day long. If you put up a video on anything from like the 400s to the 900s, and I'm watching it. I'm watching it just because that's my thing. I'm a history buff.
I've got some plans for my channel, but it may not be completely beer related. But then there's also a hint of what can you put on YouTube now without getting a copyright strike. It's just it becomes very it's very difficult these days. It's,
well, yeah, no, I mean, I've noticed that because
you can't promote shit.
One of the channels I follow Townsend, and they cover the 17 to 1800s in the USA, and that's the only American history channel I follow. And they just did an update where they're doing some special thing where you have to subscribe to all. I mean, you have to be a subscriber. And I'm like, I've been watching you for like 5 years. I'm not gonna pay to watch you. I mean, I'm sorry. I like what you do.
I don't want no one to pay for me. Fucking hell.
I mean, it's like so they're only gonna do one video a week that isn't attached to their new Facebook, or not Facebook, but new YouTube thing where they're making a thing out of it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, there might become a point where I put an advert at the beginning and then you just skip it. That'd be it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be nothing through the video after.
Well,
that.
that's a normal thing, and I don't mind adverts either. I mean, if advert pops up in a video, so what? It does.
I won't
do
do that during a like a hangout or review. it'd be like you have to wait a few seconds and then you skip it. That's what I'll do. Yeah.
Man, I wish the sun. I mean, normally I don't get any sun at all around here. Now I got so much sun I can't read the comments here.
Yeah, Davos from Slovenia actually was talking about it earlier, saying a true story about Heineken. Most of the huge macro breweries. So talking about Heineken there. So
yeah.
I mean,
I had a big sun thing in my face. So
yeah. But there's lots of American mainstream breweries that I'd love to actually try. I'd like to try the is it Genesee Cream Ale? That's another good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. If you like a cream ale in my opinion is kind of like it's kind of like a wit beer and a blonde had a baby.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's one or two
it's not my favorite.
Like and Genesee Cream Ale. They're two that I'd put up on the the upper level of that kind of I'd love to try them just to because I've heard lots of good things about both beers.
No, they're good. They're good. I wouldn't turn it personally. If you offer me a beer, I'm not going to turn it down unless it's a Busch Light or a Bud Light. I won't drink those two beers. Just won't do it. I just don't like them. It's nothing to do with who makes them. I just don't like them.
I mean, I might not like them, but it's more curiosity. I'd just like to give them a try.
Well, I want to try a Carlsberg, and I want to try. I want to try. If I ever get a chance to go to UK, I'm going to try for one their macro beer.
Yeah,
they're the mass-produced beer that everybody there drinks. I'm going to try that one, and then I'll go on to the craft beer, I have I have an understanding of what people, what people are calling good and bad beer. You know what I mean?
I think if you come to the UK, you've got to try cask beer. I think that's probably.
Oh, I love cask beer. No, I can go into Seattle every now and then and hit up a couple places that have actual cask beer. I mean, the pump handle. No, I love cask beer. Milds, bitters, strong ales. I love them all. They're one of my favorite beer styles. I mean, I love my German beers, but they're the English. I don't know if it's the English, if it's because I have English in my blood, but I love bitters. My favorite beer is an ESB. That's one of my favorite beers.
I must admit, since we've had all the old lockdowns and stuff, and I was chatting to some of my friends earlier in one of my mates' gardens. We was out there for about 4 or 5 hours, shooting the shit. We haven't spoke to each other in the flesh for ages and stuff. Because of the obvious reasons, and really kind of missing traditional cask beer like bitters and English pale.
I think what everybody's missing is that and not to interrupt you, but I think what everybody's missing is that camaraderie. You walk into a local pub or a local bar, you sit down, and the old man at the end of the bar is a guy who used to mow his lawn.
Yeah.
So now you know him now as an adult. So now you're having a beer with him, and you're chatting about. I mean, just the whole chatting and the meeting with people.
Yeah.
I think everybody's missing that right now, and I know I am personally. It's killing me not to go and hang out with because being a cook, I used to be a manager at the local the big bar restaurant place around here. Until they just wouldn't pay me well, and I went somewhere else, and thank God I did, because then this happened, and those guys were out of work and I wasn't. So I mean, it's a harsh reality, but I can make more money driving a forklift than I can running somebody's kitchen. I used to do all the ordering, creating the menus, doing the pricing, and I make more money now sitting on my butt on a forklift. So I mean, I'm trying to get a loan. I'm trying to get a loan to start my own bar restaurant, and it's hard in the United States. They keep telling me to run my business for 2 years, then come for a loan. I'm thinking, if I can run my business for 2 years, I don't need your help.
That's it. If exactly that. Back to the comment there. I'm not entirely sure I agree with that, even though Roger, I've got massive respect for Roger Protz, but
I wouldn't call that cask beer. I mean, that's a cask beer.
I would either, but that's just my that's my point of view.
Even for me as an American, I know the difference between regular beer and cask beer, and there's a difference. It's less carbonated. It's more alive. It's more real. It ages. Cask beer.
Yeah, I mean,
cask beer is going to be different.
Cask beer doesn't last too long either, compared to like a
keg beer.
Like a keg
you
beer.
Put a beer you put a beer on a keg, it's going to last a long time. You put it in a cask.
Yeah, cask beer, within 3 or 4 days, it starts to turn vinegary and stuff.
Isn't there a type of beer in the UK where they add, or if you go and you ask, how is it called? I was watching somebody. It's called, or you come in, they blend a new beer with an older beer, like what they call it, mild. Am I wrong with that?
Yeah, it used to be the dregs of multiple beers. They put it all together, and then it was classed as a mild. I mean, it's going back like over 100 years. Yeah, and that's what it was. And then it just born out of the dregs of other beers put together, because it didn't used to waste anything.
No, everything was used.
Everything with money then,
Oh yeah, everything. You paid for it, you're going to make money off it.
Yeah,
that's how
so
it works.
You got to make money on something. We'll throw it together and then it become a mild. But yeah, I mean, it's a style of beer that you don't see much of, but there seems to be a little bit more of an emergence. Even with the craft beer breweries, they're starting to do their versions on a mild or a bitter. There's a lot of traditional, modern craft beer breweries now start to do bitters, and
that's awesome.
Only recently, though, as well, in the last 6 months or so.
Well, that's kind of like with pilsners in the United States with craft breweries. They've only been doing pilsners for about the last year and a half.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all been hazy IPAs or bourbon barrel aged beers.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice to get a different take on a classic style from, rather than a traditional brewery does them all the time. Get a more modern, newer brewery doing their take on a very traditional style. It's quite interesting. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I do feel though. I mean, there are people that say, "Well, just stick to what you do. Don't interfere with tradition."
No, you should always tweak it, because they tweaked it. They didn't just stick to some like strict rules and did it this way, did it that way. You might no. They brewed their beer the way they wanted to, in the style that was popular at the time.
Yeah.
So but if you went to town to town, every best bitter is going to be different. Every lager is going to be different. They're going to be the same in the profile, but they're going to be different because you got a different water profile. Like, if I told this one guy that brews, I was like, if you're going to make a beer, study the water profile from where it came from.
Yeah.
Try a bunch of styles.
There's lots of things you got to factor in. I mean, not being a home brewer, but water quality is one of the key.
Very important. It's very important. I can't make a Flemish red. I can't make a Flemish red beer if I don't use the right profile. It's going to come out different.
Yeah.
Just is what it is. It's going to come out different if I use the same malts and hops. Anything.
I mean, on from that, you get obviously styles like Gers, like from, it's got to be a certain region of Belgium.
The American beer culture has really brutalized the term Goza. I mean, it's like pastry and weird. It's not what it's supposed to be. This is a beer that you sit and drink in the heat.
Yeah, but it's all
no salinity.
Yeah, but once you get beyond that, it's down to interpretation.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I just think that if you're going to brew a Goza beer, I better taste the salt.
Yeah,
at least a little bit.
Yeah, if you don't, then
it's there for a reason.
You're
It's
shit
there
out of
for-
water.
It's there for a reason. That's the type of beer it is. It's just
Yeah.
I think America takes, unfortunately, and I'm an American, so, but I think America takes so many beer styles and just brutalizes them, and then teaches uneducated people what this style is supposed to be like. And it's like this. No, you're just, and there's nothing wrong with taking your own take on a beer style, but I mean, there's some people out there that believe that the gozas are supposed to be pastry, and I don't know, they're not supposed to be pastry. They're sitting on a sunny day in hot weather with a little bit of tang, a little bit of salinity, a little bit of beer flavor, and you're just supposed to enjoy it on a hot sunny day. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be some pastry thing,
Yeah.
And I mean,
No, I get that.
so
Absolutely.
you're probably not going to see me review a lot of those because I'm very particular about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
No,
an old fuddy duddy, but
that's fine. I mean, I'm all for breweries trying different things. I think it's great.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just doesn't work.
mhm.
But then you don't
No.
know. You don't know also till you try. It's nice to get a modern take on a classic style.
Oh no, that's all good.
I'm all for that. And then vice versa. There's a lot of traditional breweries out there now trying their arm at like a craft beer version
Of what they make.
and then sometimes that doesn't work either. So it works both ways. So,
Well, like I like barley wine. Barley
Yeah.
wine is one of my favorite beers. But Dogfish Head's 120 minute.
Yeah.
I hate it.
it turns into a barley wine though, doesn't it? After time.
Well, that's what I've been told. But I had one that aged it for 2 years and drank it, and it was still a mess. It was
Right.
just, in my opinion, it's not a bad beer. That is a great. I like Dogfish Head beers. I'm a big fan of their beers. But that beer is they call it an IPA. Everybody else calls it a barley wine.
Yeah. I think it depends when you drink it. I think that's the interpretation.
If you age, you're gonna have to age it longer than 2 years to get a barley wine out of it.
like
Because
4 or 5 years, and then you get a barley wine. That's what
I would try it then, but for
Yeah.
what they charge for it, fresh, I won't drink it.
I mean, I've never
just-
had it. I've never had anything from them, so I can't.
Oh,
I can't
but
say,
they fall under the same category as Stone. I like Stone beers, but
Yeah.
God, sometimes they do just some weird stuff that I just don't think beer should be flavored with donuts. I mean,
oh no,
even a pastry stout, and I just don't think it should be flavored with donuts.
that sounds like Rogue to me. Is it?
That's what I meant, Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rogue. I don't get into Rogue
The
too
old,
often.
pink bottles they used to do like
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, they just go off a little bit. I think you can go and Dogfish Head and then Sam. What is his name? Oh, I'm thinking somebody else. But the guy that runs Dogfish Head, he sometimes goes off the mark a little bit
Right.
with his
I
beers.
don't know, but yeah.
I mean,
Those beers I would love to try, but I'm not. If I don't never try, I'm not that fussed.
I would be more excited to try a track beer.
Yeah.
A Monk's beer. I could list off 100 beers that I've watched you and Clueless and James review. I would Stigbert's, a whole bunch of beers that I would give my left leg to try before I would try a Stone beer or a Rogue beer. And I mean, just because. Not because I can get them anytime I want, but because these beers interest me a lot more. They're more beer. That even if they're IPAs, they're still beer.
Sure.
And I've never had Treehouse. I've never had Trillium. I've never had what's a Hot Butcher on those beers. I've never had any of those beers. You can't get those. You can't get those out right there.
Have you had other half?
No, I haven't had another half either.
Wow.
I'm from Michigan, the state of Michigan. I live in the state of Washington. I'm
Yeah.
2,088 miles away from my hometown.
Right.
And these
Yeah.
beers are about another. These beers are about another.
Is that Midwest? Do you call it Midwest?
Yeah, that's Midwest. So you got to go another 400 or 500 miles past that to get to those. We don't get those beers out here, and
Right.
if we do, I've missed them.
Yeah.
And I've tried, and I'm not really a big fan of doing trading because I've been burnt on that one a couple times where I've sent beers and haven't got beers back.
Yeah.
So
Risky.
I don't necessarily do that anymore.
No.
And none of my local, there's a couple bottle shops that a few people have tuned me into that I might go check out next weekend, where I might be able to get some beers from the East Coast. But I don't trade for them anymore, no, because I've gotten burnt too many times. I mean, I've sent beers and not got beers back. And
I mean, a few years back, I was engaged for a while with someone, and I was like, "Oh, I've sent your beers out." Okay, I said, "Okay, great." So I thought, "Oh, fuck it. If he sent them, then I'll wait, and if I get them, then I'll be more than glad to, you know." And I waited and waited. It never fucking, you know, it's bullshit, you know.
yeah, no, I just, and I would like to try them, and I might get out that way because I'm supposed to go to my niece's wedding in Michigan this
Right.
summer, but I'm not sure I'm going. But they're Michigan. If I'm in Michigan, there's a ton of Michigan beers I would like to just get my hands on, though. But if I'm there, though, I know that I could probably pick up a few Wisconsin beers, and you know, what I mean, I might have a better chance of getting some of the East Coast beers when I'm out there. But way out here, I mean, I go 45 minutes in one direction, my feet are wet. I'm in the ocean.
Right.
So I'm about as far away from the East Coast as you can get.
Yeah. Now we get every now and again we get a brewery. I don't know if you've ever heard of Cloudwater. We get quite a few beers from the States via them. But we also get, in general release, we get a lot of like Vale beers and
well, you'll see on my channel, I'm going to be uploading a lot of German and Belgian beers.
That'd be great.
Because they're so easy to get.
Yeah.
And some of the Belgian beers, I'm almost embarrassed. I've never tried it.
Are they pricey for you though? They must be a bit pricey.
They're a little pricey. I just we just had that stimulus package,
right?
That our government's given us to, I guess, make us happy for being locked down or something or whatever. I took that and I bought some Golden Drac, Lachauve, Trappist. I bought a Cascade. Kirk. Their cherry wild beer. So I bought some beers that I normally can't afford to buy.
Yeah, Cascade are good. I've had a few Cascade before.
Yeah, and so I bought a handful of those. I did like a reveal once of what I bought, and there's some that I didn't do that with. I went to one of my favorite breweries. I mean, if you ever get a chance to try anything by Fort George Brewery, it's out of Astoria, Oregon.
Yeah,
they have like the
I've
best.
had something from Fort. I think I've had one beer from them. I'm pretty sure.
Their stouts are, and I don't like bourbon barrel stouts, but I like theirs. They're on par.
I think I had one beer from them. It was an IPA. I'm going back like 5 years ago or so.
They make every year they do a three-way. Every year they do a three-way IPA, and it's an IPA done with two other breweries. Every year, the breweries are always different. They're the only ones that are the same, and every year they do one, and I gotta say, it's phenomenal. And I'm not a haze boy. I'm not a haze crazed boy.
Yeah,
but M43 is good out of Michigan there, but the three-way IPA trumps it every time, and it's not. But see, they do like when these guys get together, they do like 4 batches, and they'll test them. They'll do a test. They'll do like 3 test batches, and they'll take the information they get from the people that are drinking it, and then the 4th one they dial it in.
Mhm.
So and I've been part of that panel, I guess, as you say. I don't know if it's an actual panel. I've filled out. I go in and do all the beta drinking and then write my information down. But
Yeah,
when
I
they
mean,
come out,
that's the thing that with beers, everyone's got their own take, and there's no right or wrong.
no,
But I think that's I mean more for the people who are watching and stuff. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with beer. I mean,
oh no,
it should be, people
I've
should be
disagreed.
disagreeing. If
I've
everyone had
disagreed with a few of their beers that they
but
put
everyone
out like that.
has their own individual tastes and stuff, and if you haven't, then there's something wrong somewhere.
Well,
I think
I just
you
did her. I don't know if I got the wrong beer or if I got the right beer. I did a review on one of their beers, and
Yeah.
it wasn't what I thought it was supposed to be, and it was like. So I mean, they're one of my favorite breweries, but yeah, just like anybody, they're human. You know,
Yeah.
They're not going to make perfect shit all the time. It just
No,
it's
no
not.
one is. No one is. You know, there's going to be not quite your cup of tea or.
But
whatever
I'm
you call it.
still going to go there every time because
still
I
gotta
know
give it a
that
You still give
I
it a
love.
try.
I know that I love most of their
It's
beers.
always, I mean, with the thing with beer is always a curiosity.
Oh
even
yeah.
though you've
What
got
does it
an
taste
idea,
like? What do they
you've got
do
an
this
idea,
time?
You're probably not going to like it, but sometimes that curiosity, and sometimes the curiosity surprises you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the great thing about beer and what he says. I don't, he doesn't like it. If you, I'll give it a try, and fuck it, I love it. It's one of them deals. And I love that. I do love that about beer.
Yeah, I
It's great.
personally like people that say they don't like beer, and then I take them to a brewery, and I'm like, okay, you don't like beer flavor, try this.
Yeah.
Try that. Just a sample. Just try a sample.
Just
Tell
get
me
a
what
reaction.
you think.
You get that original reaction, and sometimes it's great. It's like, and that could change them forever.
I love
It's
it,
one
man.
of them little moments. It could change them for
I got
for
a friend
years.
of mine. His wife now drinks beer because of me. Because I showed her that beer is more. Beer is more than just this.
Yeah,
it's more than just this.
There's more to a beer. That's a great porch beer, as you say.
Yeah.
But, there's more to beer than that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to go further, then fucking hell. How far do you want to go?
I love introducing people to beer.
Yeah.
Because beer is a wide.
Oh yeah, book. Absolutely.
It's like a 1,000-page book.
It's
flip
bigger
it
than
to any page and come up with something different every time.
It's so much broader than wine. I don't think. A lot of people don't actually realise that.
Oh,
wine is more acceptable in society than beer.
Yeah, I know that's weird.
Yes, I don't like it. Bullshit.
I don't. I think that there are people who are wrong when they think that beer is beer. People think this is beer. This is all there is with beer. Yellow fizzy water.
Yeah, but that's it. There's no there's
a
line
stout.
there. There's so much more. There's so much for me, at least. There's so much more.
There's so many. There's so many different styles.
Oh, it's just it's crazy.
It's
People
endless.
don't know. People don't know. There's
endless.
more styles in beer within wine. Wine is very kind of. There's certain parameters with wine, and that's it. With beer, it's just so much more.
Well, there's a lot more to beer than people think there is.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Totally.
And to a degree, that's what interests me about beer. It's tastes and styles and it's just crazy amounts. But
I got to run to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. That's cool. We've had no more comments, so I'm actually going to kill this in a little while. So I'm going to wait till Joe comes back, and then give it about 5 minutes, and then I've run out of beer. I've only had one beer tonight since I've come on, actually, so pretty cool. But we've got 7 people watching. Is anyone having a beer currently? yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go soon. So just make sure my daughter's okay and all that sort of stuff. So we'll wait till Joe gets back. But yeah, it's been a nice chat tonight. Really, I really appreciate everyone chiming in and watching and stuff. So 7 people is really nice. Yeah, it's just a nice laid back, chilled one. I'm really enjoying these kind of more 1-to-1 and 1 or 2 other people and stuff joining like last night. It's been. I think that's the way I'm going to be going in the future, rather than like 10 people shouting over each other. Yeah, so hit me up with any comments now. When Joe gets back, we'll have a few more minutes chatting. Then I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm gonna get a bit of sleep. So certainly at least check up on Litman. So yeah, Rasco and Disco still watching. Cool beans. I'm sorry I didn't catch up on your show earlier. It's Saturday, isn't it? I got completely confused yesterday. I was like, yeah. So we lost a few people. I knew we would as soon as I started talking. But, yeah, hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I can't wait till the old pubs to open and stuff. You have to let me know on Messenger or probably Instagram. I could be in London. In fact, I will be in London soon. What we're in now, the 4th. So, yeah, I could be in London. So hit me up on Instagram the next few days. If you're doing anything, then I could potentially meet up. You all right, Joe?
Hey, I'm back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just. I was just saying to people, probably give it a few more minutes, and then I'm going to shoot. So
Fair enough.
yeah, it's been a long afternoon having a few beers and been doing this for almost. I'll give it 5 more minutes, but yeah, almost 3 hours doing this now. Which it's been really nice. A nice chilled out chat and talking shit.
Oh, yeah, it was really nice to talk to you, man. And
yeah,
everybody that watches your channel, hey, man, hi everybody.
No, I appreciate it. It's cool. And it's always nice to get a one-on-one sometimes because you know it's like when you get 10 people on a chat.
Yeah, you can't get a word in edgewise.
You can't.
As my mom would
it's
say.
Just a wall of noise, and and I've watched a few back. It's like I just don't want it to be like this anymore.
No, I can understand that.
Yeah, it's not personal to anyone else who joins because I love them all. You know, they're all good friends.
No, it's all good. But when you can have a one-on-one conversation or 1-on-4 conversation, it's a little easy.
Yeah, I'm very honest with that. I'm very honest with that, and
especially when you throw Thomas Open in it. That boy talks. I love him to death.
Thomas,
I love Thomas, but he talks.
he does, yeah, but his English is better than mine. So,
it is better than mine too. Damn Dutch.
You know what I mean? It's like, fucking hell. Yeah, but he's a great dude. But I think
he's an awesome guy.
It's not him. It's a lot of other people.
No, I know.
You get a few personalities that are very similar. Then they just talk over each other. It's just.
No, I was just throwing the shit out in case he watches it, just so he can text me and give me shit about it.
Yeah, Thomas was.
He's a great guy. I've actually.
I can't wait to meet him. Hopefully, maybe this year.
A lot of you guys. I've talked to a lot of you guys before I started my beer tubing channel, through Facebook or stuff like that. And Thomas, James from Rampant Lion View, you. I talked to a lot of guys. Outside these videos, it's you guys inspired
Joe
me.
as well. You know Average Joe as well, didn't you?
Yeah. That was going to be my original channel, but somebody else has that name, so I couldn't take it. So my kids came up with Crazy Bearded Beer Review.
Not only is he an amazing guy, because I've known him before he was reviewing, like probably yourself, and he is an amazing reviewer. He's just like one of the best, I think.
I'll have to check them
Um,
out. Yeah, I tried that. I tried that
you
name
know,
for my channel
You
and it
know,
wouldn't
Joe.
work.
You know Average Joe. You know Average Joe. Yeah, he lives in Buffalo, New York.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yep.
Yeah, no, he's just absolutely the, you know, he used to do the Monday night live things.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did the Money Live with Average
after
Joe.
the years. Yeah, Average
I don't
Joe.
know why I
he's
didn't
fucking-
realize that when I tried to pick my name. I don't know why I didn't realize that. But I was gonna
Yeah.
go with Average Joe beer reviews because I figured I'm just an average guy sitting on my porch and my name is Joe. And it didn't
Yeah.
work. And I looked at my kids and my son's like, "You can't do this." Okay, so what do we do? My son's like, "Crazy Bearded Beer Reviews. That's your name now." I was like, "Okay, fine,
Cool.
that works for me."
Well, it doesn't matter. Just do a review.
Yeah,
half
that's
the
all. I don't really, I if somebody likes and subscribes to my channel, that's awesome. But basically, I'm just talking to a camera. Most likely, probably nonsense to the experts. They'll be like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about." I have nobody else to talk to my beer about what beer I'm drinking to. I mean, my kids don't
But,
care.
you know,
My wife doesn't drink.
Yeah, but no
My
one's an
buddies don't
expert in
drink
my
craft
eyes.
beers.
There's lots of people who are very kind of expert at drinking. That's the way I look at it. So,
I just need somebody. The camera is somebody I can talk to that drinks craft beer because everybody around me doesn't, and they think I'm weird for doing it. So the camera just gives me somebody I can talk to that doesn't say anything back.
yeah.
So I can say what I think about the beer. If I like it or don't like it or whatnot, I can say it to the camera. If people comment, that's awesome. If people like and subscribe, that's also awesome. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying that, I don't expect much from this other than just like, meeting you and I've talked to Massive Matt Beer online once. That was amazing for me. For me, that was amazing. I've been following him for years.
He's an icon, man. He's a proper.
It's awesome. I love the dude, man.
I still talk to Hopzine and
Yeah,
I know I'm
Hopzine.
I know I'm in the presence of some serious people here. I
Oh
still
no,
get
they're
that
just.
now.
Yeah, I'm like a Star Trek kid. Even talking to you, I talk to you. I've been following you for a long time, and you're talking to me via the computer as if I'm on your level. I mean, it blows my mind. In my
we
opinion,
are.
you are much better
Yeah,
at this than I am.
Yeah, we shoot the shit. We all like beer, and that's it. We're on the same level.
It's awesome. It's a great thing. That's what beer. That's the best thing about beer that I could tell anybody, is that it is a way to communicate with other people. Just sit down, have a beer,
Me,
talk,
you,
get to know your
we're all the
neighbor.
same. We like beer, and let's have a chat.
It doesn't matter where in the world you live. A man is a
Doesn't
man,
matter.
a woman is a woman, a beer is a beer.
There's no one above anyone else in my eyes.
No,
It's just it is what it is.
I'm not above anybody else by any
No,
means.
I'm never above anyone else either. So it's just let's have a beer.
I'm just a working guy that enjoys a good beer every now and then.
Same as that. We're all the same. That's the way I look
Yeah.
at shit. It's
Yeah,
just, then it is
exactly.
what it is, Anyway,
Yeah.
Joe, cheers.
Cheers to you.
I'm gonna shut this off now. Thank you very much for everyone who's chimed in the chat and
Thanks. I'm sorry if
I'm
I didn't
like-
see anybody. I can't see my screen, so
No,
Look, it's
you're
fun.
good. You're golden, mate. No worries. And cheers for my good friend Blake who was in earlier. Just shooting the shit for 3 hours and really appreciate it. So we're going to cut it here. Thanks very much. Anyone who's watched after, if you got this far, then you're a proper fan. You all take care. Have a nice rest of your weekend, Easter weekend, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. And